The Mike Weatherford Show is proud to announce we are now officially powered by TEC. If their fiber optic internet service can handle everything we throw at it here in the studio, from videos to calls and live streams, you better believe they can handle your home or business too. If speed, stability, and service is important to you, you can count on TEC. Thanks, TEC. Now let's get to the show.
Recorded live in the studios of Brewery Street Mafia. This is a Red Dog Bread production.
And now, your number one rated show, The Mike Weatherford Show. Here's your host, Mike Weatherford.
Hey folks, welcome to the Mike Weatherford Show special edition election coverage brought to you by Tennessee Real Estate Company. Take out to you, Twin Rivers Ulti, Paris Outdoor Power. Hey, welcome to the show. We got a great show tonight. We're going to be talking about all the elections across the state. It's going to be a great night. I got my co-host sitting in with me, Mr. Hansel McAdams. Welcome to the show.
Well, glad to be here, Mike. I'm just looking forward to all this work we've done over the last 2 or 3 months interviewing.
Here it comes. We're fixing to get it. We've got a lot of going across the state. We've got Henry County. We got Benton County. We got Carroll County we got to try to keep up with. I've got Ken Atkinson. He's over here at Henry County getting me. I want to give a shout out to Ryan Hall over in Benton County. He's getting me some numbers over there. And Mr. Roger White out of Carroll County, he's getting us numbers over there.
That'd be good.
And so where we at on this governor race? That's the big topic because we don't have no numbers yet. So tell me, where we at, Governor? What are you thinking?
I think it'll be a Republican.
I think it will.
I think it will be, at least, but we won't know that because we're just in the primary for the governor's race.
That's right.
The Republican nominees are Marsha Blackburn, Monty Fritz, and John Rose.
That's right.
The Democrat nominees in the Democrat primary is Ms. Carnita Atwater, Tim Sire, Jerry Green, Adam Kurtz, and Evan McCants.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the Democrats aren't known except Jerry Green. I think Jerry Green has spent the most money. There's been a whole lot of money spent between Marsha, Monty, and John.
It has been. Put me in the order.
The order?
Republican side. How's he going to finish tonight? Marsha going to keep this machine going they talk about?
I don't hear anything positive about her campaign. It's always negative.
Right.
I think John Rose will come in first.
Then
it'll be Marsha, and then Monty.
I'm going to disagree. I think Monty Fritz is going to do well in the rural counties. He'll do well in Henry County. And across the whole state and in rural counties, don't count out Monty Fritz. He could be number one, might be number two.
Well, how you calling it? Don't worry about mites. They don't vote.
I'm going to say it's Marsha, Monty, and Rose. I think Monty's closed the gap, but I think it's going to be close. How far off am I? We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think I don't see Rose coming in third. He's just, but.
Well, I mean, you got to look at the race. Monty's been in these rural counties. He's been in West Tennessee pretty heavy. You know, and I think he'll carry Henry County. I do. I think Monty Fritz has got a great chance to carry Henry County. But, you know, it's politics. We never know. Except, only thing we know for sure tonight is there was 3,201 early votes.
That's a lot.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good turnout.
It is.
I know Delana likes to have more. We should have more.
Oh, yeah.
Given the number of voters we have. It's good weather. I mean,
What do you read out of these numbers? Out of 3,201 early votes in Henry County, 2,508 was Republican, 622 was Democrat, 71 was general. Does that tell you anything?
Times have changed. When I first ran in 1990, those numbers were reversed.
Exactly was.
No, it was worse than that. You couldn't get 600 Republican votes.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
In 1990.
You could have had your first Republican meeting in a phone booth in Henry County a few years ago.
With Lee Greer as the chairman.
Right. That's right. And
that's
what was
right.
that? Yeah, that's exactly right. but it's changed. I don't know. We got some local races here. We're going to talk about Benton and Carroll. We're waiting on the numbers to come in, but we've got a great race going on over in Benton County. Look at this. We've got a mayor's race that's pretty tight over there. Mark Ward, Norman Frazier, Scott Pfeiffer, and Shasta Arnold. That's a 4-man run with Mark being the incumbent. That's going to be a pretty interesting race.
And as you well recall, that was one of the most well-attended candidate forums that we had, both online because we can see the numbers and in the audience here. We had folks drove all the way from Big Sandy and Benton County and Camden to be here, and it probably the most spirited too.
Oh, it is.
From things that took place in here.
What about the sheriff race in Benton County? What we had over there? I can find my notes here. Where'd they go? Where'd I write down? We've got Sheriff Christopher. He's an incumbent. And go ahead.
I think the other party there is Valerie.
Yeah, Valerie.
Valerie. She didn't come to our candidates forum, which was pretty much earlier in our.
And Eric is the Republican nominee. That's going to be. I want to see tonight how strong the R is. Is it strong as we think it is?
It will be. Well, we'll see more of that in the congressional races congressional races and the governor's race. People local still like to vote for who they know. If it's a neighbor, they don't care what party it is.
Well, we've got that locally here. We've got Henry County Mayor races. It's been going on since December. 8 months of this. You got David Webb. He's a Republican nominee. That's the question, ain't it?
Well, if you look the way the ballot's laid out, I mean, when it comes to the county mayor, they're in the general election. Yeah, it just shows David Webb as a Republican Party nominee, and then Jonathan Lodge, independent candidate. They're right beside each other.
That's right.
If a person is going straight Republican, they've got to look for the name and then see if they're the nominee.
That's right.
And I think for the most part, David Webb is well known. Jonathan Lodge is not as well known because it's not as
hasn't been around it.
Hasn't been around. I won't say he's older because both of them are
younger guys.
Good representatives, younger than us. Good representatives of the business and the educational community. But I just don't. I don't know if the Republican Party label is certainly not going to hurt anybody. But I think.
The question is,
each of them have their own name.
They do. They got their own name, and it's going to boil down to, like I've always said, everybody at one time was a Democrat. Everybody loves to hate. That's a joke, Mr. Scott Morrison.
No, that's the truth.
Welcome to the show, Scott.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
Hey, man, I'm glad you come in here. You're not on the ballot.
No, not this year. I got 2 more
years. But does it feel good?
It feels great.
To sit here and listen to these numbers come in and knowing you ain't got to worry about it?
It feels very good.
How's it been going up there, man?
It's good. We're making progress every day. We had a lot to clean up, but things are getting better every day. I think,
money coming in better.
I think that most people are realizing what we're doing.
Yeah,
we are doing things that are making it fair for everybody. You're going to always upset some folks, but more. As long as I got more that are happy with me than they're upset.
Well,
that's where we want to
like
be.
I said, you're the bad guy for unnecessary reasons because people don't understand. What you do is just collect it. You don't tell how much. You just collect it.
I don't even collect
I'm collecting. Let me rephrase that. You make sure it's right.
That's right.
I was thinking when I said that I got screwed up, but you're accused of stuff that ain't true, and you're doing a great job.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And I got you bodyguard with you tonight. Can you believe running unopposed? Because I didn't get my paperwork in early enough. Sheriff Josh Fry, how you doing, sir?
Good.
Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Hey, man. How's it feel to be doing an election just sitting here for a change?
Feels good.
Last time me and you talked, it wasn't this easy.
It wasn't this easy. This has been good. We were talking before the show. There's a lot of sheriffs not in this position tonight. A lot of them are running contested races.
Yeah.
And, it feels good to be here and running unopposed. And I appreciate all the complimentary votes that I will get tonight.
They say there's still people in line early voting here in Henry County. I just got a note right here. That's good. That's a big turnout. Wow.
Because
we hadn't had people sitting in line like that.
In a long time.
Yeah, that's crazy. But we got a contested race over in your neighbor county, over at Benton County Sheriff race. Got a woman running for sheriff. There's only been 28 women ever been sheriff in Tennessee.
That's correct.
We had one.
That's correct. Back in the late 1800s, I believe it was. I was looking at the history book a couple of days ago. It was the late 1800s. She was finished out a term for her husband that was killed in the line of duty.
Mm-hmm. The first female sheriff in Tennessee was a woman named Della Riley. She was elected as a sheriff of Claiborne County in 1932 after previously working as a deputy under her husband, Frank Riley. Prior service, working as a deputy while her husband served 3 terms as county sheriff, she solved the murder of a local farmer a year into her term, working alongside Knoxville police to arrest a father-son duo.
Wow.
I asked you a question, y'all. Anybody just butt in? And I got my buddy Ralph Wiles. I didn't want to forget him. He's the county commissioner, District 3. District 2. Welcome to the show. Pull that microphone over where they can see you, Ralphie. Sit up straight. Don't look like you're 4'2".
But take a nap.
I look like that.
But,
Yeah, I know
like
it.
he's, commission meeting, I can just take a nap.
Yeah, you're known to do that.
Yeah.
I never hear you say a word to me.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But hey, you've got some competition this time, don't you? In your district.
There were 4 of us, yes.
Right. And only going to take the top 3.
Take 3.
Right. You feel in good shape, don't you?
I feel I am, but get Hansel to feel I'm in C. I don't know.
Hey, let's don't do that on the air.
I feel I'm in good shape.
You're the Republican nominee in that district, right?
I guess you'd call
it says right here, Ralph Wiles,
I am
Republican Party. Is you is or is you ain't the Republican nominee.
I guess I is.
So do you think?
Get him, Judge.
Do you think that's going to help you? He was asking about those others, so we just ask you. Do you think?
I honestly don't think it's going to make any difference.
Why?
That's what I was going to say.
In your opinion,
the people in my district that I talk to, they don't seem to care. They're either they know you.
That's right.
Why did you run as a Republican?
Well, you had 2 other choices, and I didn't like either one of them. So
that wasn't a trick question.
No, I mean, I'm more probably lay on the Republican values. I'm sure I do than Democratic values at this point in history.
Right.
Independent. I had a lot of guys tell me when I first ran, it's kind of a gentleman's thing. We just all run as independents, and that way we don't, tell people what you're about. I don't understand.
Well, Ralph, there's no doubt you tell them what you're about. I got to give you my
like
hats
my
off to you on that. You will tell us.
If it comes up, it comes out. Yep.
But going back to you, what do you think about you being a sheriff? Do you think the public in Benton County is ready for a female sheriff?
I've heard mixed emotions about that. I've talked to a lot of folks over there. Got a lot of friends in Benton County.
Me too. A lot of family.
Yes, and I think there's mixed emotions about that.
Right.
But it used to be, Mike. There was the old saying: there wasn't a place for females in law enforcement. Period.
That's right.
And that's changed over the years. So
they've made good deputies.
That's correct. And there's definitely a place. I've got some female deputies, and they're great officers. The city's got some female officers, and they're great officers. And times have changed, and so to say if they're ready or not, I don't know what they'll do.
I think that was a fair question.
Yeah.
Reason why I asked you that, we probably already, the answer's out there, we just haven't got it yet.
Sure.
Is Benton County, which is close to Henry County, are they ready for a woman sheriff? We're fixing to find out.
We're going to find out tonight.
That's exactly right. Hansel, what do you think? You think that Benton County is?
No.
You don't think they're ready?
Not Benton County.
Okay.
No. I just call it like it is. It's
Man, we got 2 Ralphs at one time.
Don't call me on this show and ask an opinion if you don't want it.
That's pretty scary.
I love it.
Because you've got a chief of police in Memphis.
Yes, sir.
You've got Debbie Faulkner, was with Metro, was a deputy inspector, and then became a chief of police in Franklin or Cook. She's in Middle Tennessee. I can't
Okay.
remember where Deborah's at right now, or Chief Faulkner. She's been a supervisor chief for a long time. I mean, she could actually be retired now because I'm kind of out of the loop of that. Made a great chief. The chief of police lady down at Memphis came in right when and got the help of the Safe Street Task Force. Crime is looking way down in Memphis under her watch, but under the watch of the federal government too, and it's and the Highway Patrol,
Right.
And it's really helping a lot down there at Memphis. So they're capable if they have the same.
Well, absolutely capable.
If they have, especially given the same opportunities,
Yeah.
and the same resources that we're giving, the men in the departments.
We went through many years of a female judge here in Henry County.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that right after you was judge, we had a female. Was that 8 years, 12? What was that? How long was her term?
Oh, she was there 16 years.
Was it
2
16
8-year
years?
terms, and she just retired after 4.
Yeah.
She was there.
And we've got the new
20 years.
judge sitting here fixing. He's on deck fixing to come on here. But you know that is a fair question. Y'all both all agree, and I'm wondering is a female woman running for sheriff in Benton County, can she beat an incumbent 12-year sheriff? That's something I'm curious to find out. That's just it's nothing wrong with the woman. I'm just saying is the times changed in Benton County? You don't think so?
I would say if Valerie doesn't win, it's not going to be because
A female.
she's a lady. It's just going to be. I mean, she's running against Ken Christopher.
Kenny
Do
Christopher's
you know how many
tough.
Christophers live in Benton County?
Yeah, a bunch.
You know,
He is.
He's got family over here.
Yeah.
Lots of family
Yeah,
over here.
I know. Yeah. He's well known. Well known.
Well, I've known him since I was 16 years old.
Wow.
And
You
that's
want to
a
get
long
in on
time.
this, Morris, Scott?
I'm not qualified for this conversation.
I'm neither, but I'd like to hear your
Former
opinion.
judge, DA, and sheriff, they're
Do you
good.
think a woman would make a
Yeah.
good property assessor?
Well, there's several of them
I
across the
know.
state, so yes, yes.
I had to get you in it. But Sheriff, it like you said, it feels good not to have to be running a campaign, out running around, and we appreciate what you've done. The whole community does. You did a great job in these last 2 years. Has it been or 4?
4.
4 years.
I'm in finishing up my 6th year right now.
Wow, man, I didn't feel like it'd been that long.
Been a few years already.
Wow, you did a great job, man. You have, and changed a lot. You said you had some questions you want to talk to him about.
While we're waiting on the ballot,
Yeah.
and I'll let you know, let's go to the one where people have been complaining about for the last
Yes, I want to know.
2 months.
All right.
Mobile Patrol.
Sure.
Tell us what happened to it, who owns it, and what's the status is today.
Okay. So Mobile Patrol is not in any way owned or operated by the Henry County Sheriff's Office. Mobile Patrol is a state-run program. All sheriff's offices have it across the state. It's whether they elect to, what level they elect to have that turned on and available to the public is up to them. But it's more, it's coordinated with Vine, which is a victim.
Let me butt in just a second. I got a number here. Sheriff, I don't know if it's his early votes or what it is. Sawyer's 1193, Smith 554, White 550. Trustee Boland 1986, County Mayor Butler 1944. That's all I got. I don't know if it's early. A friend of mine, Deputy Scott over in Carroll County, just sent me that. So we're 1193, 554, 550, Sawyer, Smith, and White. There we are. That R is coming on over there. I'm assuming that's early.
I would say so, probably.
I would say I have not got anything, but I want to get out here as quick as I can. So my Carroll County friends right now, Sawyer's 1193. I'm assuming that would be early till I get it, confirmed. Eric Sawyer's 1193, Smith 554, White 550. Trustee Boland unopposed 1986, County Mayor Butler 1944. So there you go. That's some new numbers. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. So back to the Mobile Patrol. So what happened with that is we upgraded our server at the sheriff's office and some software, and when we did that,
Okay, got to butt in again.
all right, go for it.
I'm sorry. Benton County Mayor, I think this right here This is not from me. This is from people sending me out of the offices over. Mark Ward, 994. Shasta Arnold, 82. Norman Frazier, 272. Scott Pfeiffer, 725. 3 write-ins. And undervotes, 39, if y'all know what that means. And I've got one here, County Commissioner, District 1's all I can read. It's Nicholas, I may have to put some glasses. Nixon Horton, 218. Keith Arnold, 173. Phyllis Davis, 163. Mary Power, 77. Williams is 5, and I can't, no, write-in is 5. So there you go. I'm going to assume this is early. Mark Ward, 994. Shasta Arnold, 82. Norman Frazier, 272. Scott Pfeiffer, 725. That's a pretty close race.
Let me say something there on your Carroll County numbers. You're talking about the trustee, Bolin and Butler. I think what you've got there, Ms. Bolin is unopposed.
Yes.
And then Butler is your county mayor number.
Right.
So you're looking at Ms. Bolin's got 1986.
Early voting here in Henry County is ready? Is that what you're telling me, mate? Benton County, early voting. Okay, what do we got here? Give it to me. Here we go, right there. Early voting, Mark Ward, 1,020. Scott Pfeiffer, 736. Shasta Arnold, 280. Norman Frazier, 86. That is early voting results out of Benton County. It's not a big spread between the top two. 300, is that make-upable? Does anybody think you can make that a... All right, here we go. Early voting, sheriff results, Benton County. Wow. Kenny Christopher, 1238. Valerie Hagler, 889. Wow. Hansel, you was right. It don't look like in early voting they're ready to pull the trigger yet. That is amazing numbers. Did you write them down so we can talk about them?
Those are, and those are 2 independent candidates also, just so you know.
Yes.
Both Kenny and Valerie is running as an independent in Benton County.
Right. Wow. That's a lot of spread there for early voting on the sheriff race. You agree?
It is for a county that size.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty good. What is that spread? You got your calculator?
1238 minus.
I'll talk to you again. Scott, I want to let somebody else get. Don't run off. I won't bring you back, but I want to get the judge in here. Come on up here, Judge. I got to run these people through. Don't know the worst, Scott.
349.
349 vote head so far for an incumbent sheriff in Benton County. What does that tell you, Josh?
That's a pretty good spread to have to make up. I'm with Hansel on that. For that county of that size, that's a good spread to have to try to make up there.
It is. I'm agreeing with y'all. Yeah. Judge,
Mike,
how are you doing, sir? Good to see you, my friend.
great. Glad to be here.
What do you think about these numbers? Anything surprising? Anything sticking out to you?
I just think whoever gets the most votes tonight is going to win.
Well, we know you're going to win.
Well, I hope so. I appreciate all those complimentary votes today.
How's it been going with your job so far? You been up there?
6 months and 5 days, but nobody's counting.
That's right. That's right.
It's going good.
It is going good. I'm hearing good stuff.
Well,
the sheriff's even talking to you, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. You got a good sheriff.
And you got
It's still early.
And you got an attorney over here that's supposed to speak to you.
Well,
you got both sides.
I had to deal with him today. So
my sole mission in his court is to try and convert him from being a UT fan to a Memphis State fan, and he's not budging.
He ain't working, is he?
He did give me a stuffed animal with a Memphis. I was going to say Memphis State, but University of Memphis shirt on, but I don't like it.
Tell me what's going on in up there. Anything new? Anything you're changing? Or anything is going great? Or anything up?
We've changed a few things, obviously, when I took over. We got some big things going on. We got the new juvenile building being completed down here, and
good.
It's going to be nice. And we've, I appreciate the county commissioners and going forward with that project. We were at the annex. We were the only people who didn't have anywhere to go because everybody else is going to the new building.
Right.
So it's going to be nice. We've I asked them if they would put in a jury box and jury room so that it could be multifunctional. So we're trying to get the most state-of-the-art things that we can have, and make it useful just for juvenile court, but for circuit court.
Any surprises after you got elected? Just 6 months in, the surprises has already been sprung on you. What the difference? I want you to come into, Hansel. What's the difference between you coming up there as an attorney and now you're the judge. What were some of the surprises that you run into there, Judge?
I think the biggest thing, Mike, is you're kind of on an island when you're the judge. When nobody tells you, you're just kind of by yourself. You go up there as an attorney, you go back there, and we all may butt heads as attorneys, but we're back there talking. We're all friends and go out to lunch. But when you're the judge, you don't get to have those conversations anymore. So it's you're kind of on an island.
Right. Well, Ansel, you've been there for years.
You can't have a casual conversation with one lawyer without at least another one in there.
Right.
Such as and ethically, we can't speak to the DA on a case without that person's lawyer being present.
Right.
And he's right. I mean,
you're on an island.
You're up there on the bench. It's really the only place you can have a conversation about any case, and and you're on not only the courthouse, socially.
Right.
You change the way you do.
That's the biggest thing is go out to dinner or out to the store and you see somebody and they come up and you know them and they're like, hey, I've got my cousin, and I'm like, I can't talk to you about that.
That's hard. Here's the biggest question that I've heard, and I don't want to embarrass you. And I should have warned you about this question, but where in the hell did they find a robe long enough to fit your 9'4" frame?
Nashville tent going.
I'm sorry. He says, boy, get a speeding ticket now, see what happens. But that's been there. That man is tall. I thought I was tall. He's huge. And I looked at him when he got elected, and I said, where are you going to get a robe? I said, go out to Walmart, I reckon, get one of them shower curtains. But anyway, Hansel, introduce our newest guest coming in here. Introduce her to us.
Oh, okay. She's on our ballot here, unopposed, for our. Let me get you on here. Page 3. I think you're unopposed, aren't you?
I'm unopposed.
Listen to that country twang. Don't run off, Sheriff. I want to finish that conversation, but I had to get them numbers.
Where are you? There you are. As county trustee, running as an independent candidate, Ms. Randy Allen French.
Hello.
Glad to have you here, Ms. French.
It's nice to be here.
You feel comfortable you're going to win tonight?
I feel pretty comfortable. Yes, and I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. It's nice to be unopposed. So I, of course, love what I do. I appreciate the people, appreciate the courtesy votes. It looks like we're going to have some good numbers. So
I've been saying 7 to 7,500. They're telling me I'm crazy. Mike Wilson, welcome to the show.
Good evening and thank you.
Where we at on numbers? What do you think?
I don't know. I just walked in the studio, so I haven't had an opportunity to see anything. But the early vote was up, so I suspect today.
Right. Any surprises so far? Anybody's heard? You've heard any of y'all heard the returns I've been talking about over in Benton County? Y'all keep up with any? I know you've been a judge. You deal with all of it. Any surprises so far?
No, not really. And I haven't kept up with the other elections in other counties, and so but. The numbers I thought it was surprising the amount of early votes Benton County had. The size of the county, it's a lot of votes.
Here we go. I'm going to tell you this again. That's early absent in Big Sandy for Benton County. Ward 1,115. Pfeiffer 987. Frazier 293. Arnold 96. That's Big Sandy and absentee. Sheriff Christopher 1,516. Hagler 1,001. It's still a 515-point race. That's still a pretty good little lead there, Sheriff. Would you agree? What do you feel about that?
I think in the size of the county, that's going to be hard to overcome.
Think so?
I think so.
Well, what's going on? You're excited. You're fixing to get a new building.
I am very excited. We drove by the other day, and they're making progress. So that even. It lets you know it's real. We've heard it for so long that we're getting a new building.
Promised.
So, yeah.
Did you go in there and put a chair down and roll around and see how I want to be?
Not yet, but the weekend's coming, so you might see me out there on the concrete pad rolling around.
What is going to be like working in a building that doesn't have termites, pigeons, and everything?
And mold.
Spiders crawling across your desk. Yeah. I'm not sure. It's going to be so nice. I'm looking forward to it.
You're going to miss all of that. That's extra. Spiders, snakes. Yeah, that's kind of a bonus, ain't it?
It is there. Let me say something, Mike. For for Mike Wilson and Randy and Donna and the sheriff and Pam.
Go right ahead.
And Judge Cox. I want to. I always felt it was, and I'm sure y'all do too. But to the people, it's a great compliment for y'all to be able to run unopposed.
Yes.
Especially for those that doesn't. Anybody can run against y'all. Not everybody can run against the sheriff and Judge Cox, but anybody that can get 25 votes can run for a lot of these offices, and you're still unopposed. And I think that's a testament to the job that y'all have done, and the fact we were talking about Republican bump versus independent.
Right.
Y'all are all running as an independent.
Right.
I think it also helps.
Not the sheriff, but you two.
I think it also helps that the local officials also get along very well and cooperate. I think there's strength.
Would you say that if they wasn't in the room with
Absolutely.
you?
Yeah. I
You get the opportunity to do that once a month, don't you? To tell them how great they are.
But there is something to that. Not every county can say that.
Wow. Let me see what I got here. Make sure nothing changed. Go ahead, Hansel. This is from, just quickly here, if you want to go through this, is Carroll County. Let's give the governor in Carroll County. Blackburn, 927. Fritz, 482. John Rose, 454. I told you.
Yeah.
Hagler, 1617. This is in Carroll County. Tennessee House, Tandy Darby, 645. U.S. House, Kustoff, 1655, which is not in our district anymore. Brock Martin, I'm sure, 1006. Is actually committee man, 1334. These numbers I doesn't know. And on the Democrat side, Governor, how do you say that name? Atwater?
Atwater.
Atwater, okay. I can't read this. 64. CVR got 17. Green, 217. Kurtz, 33. McCants, 31. And U.S. Senate, I can't read his text. It's rough. Bradshaw. U.S. Senate, Bradshaw, 170. Brewer, 75. McCants, 44. Watkins, 22. I don't know this last name. Judge, help me on that name right there. What is that?
Let me get to my glasses. I'm going to defer to Mr. McAdams.
Okay, Mr. McAdams.
Diana.
What is that?
Diana.
That's Diana's the first name. Let's just use it.
Use that. 26. Thank y'all. I don't feel so stupid.
It's just, and I can, just so they know what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Oni Jayaka.
Good
Something
job.
like that. So
Okay.
we're going to call her Diana.
All right, we'll call it. In U.S. House, 8th District, Bryan, 141. Henders, 35. Kuhn, 109. Perkins, 49. And State Executive Committee woman is 268. That's Floyd. That's all I got that I can read here. There might be some more. District County Commissioners, if you want to go through them. District 1, Ridgely, 132. Halford, 114. This is Carroll County. Long, 110. District 2. Willman, 99. 97 for Sweet. Boyd in District 3, 152. McMecklen is 102. Miller, 51. Tortson, 29. That was District 3. District 4, one guy. Rogers got 222. District 8. Phelps got 70. Huffman got 65. District 5. I wish I'd had some glasses.
Jimmy Crossett.
Here you go. See if you got your glasses. I'm right there at the top. See if you can read that.
Jimmy Crossett, 351.
Got you.
The Osteguy, 113. Hughley, 80. Humphreys, 103. Murphy, 293.
We need some Henry County votes. Find out from Ken what's going on.
Taylor, 221. Wheat, 111. Now, Murphy, 293. Barry McMurphy is a cousin to Ricky Edwards.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Ricky's from Carroll County.
Got you.
That's a cousin to Ricky over there, and he's done quite well. He'll be number 2 as an independent. The Republican nominee at 351 is Crossett, who has Henry County ties.
Wow. Great. I'm glad you got your glasses. Judge, I couldn't read that, could you?
Well, I got my clickets.
That's right. But anyway, what's going on in your office up here? You're unopposed? You like that?
Yes, sir.
You can just keep trucking right along another 4 years, and
That's my preference.
that would be mine too.
I've done it differently. I do prefer the I think Hansel might have been the one that used to say you're not necessarily unopposed. You just don't have a candidate running against you.
All right, here we go. I got some early vote for Henry County. Lodge 1440. Oh, they just took it. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. I'm going to hush. I'm going to quit getting ahead. Me. All the other Mike. Okay. Early votes, Henry County. Jonathan Lodge 1718. Webb 1447. Less than 300 votes. That's 200 votes. What is that number, Hansel? Got your calculator handy? What are we? 1718 minus 1447. The R, it was in that rap. That R went some independents there.
271 difference.
271 votes. That's Henry County early voted. Jonathan Lodge 1718. David Well 1447. That's pretty close, really. Is that going to be a race?
Well, it's going to be a race. We got lots of people.
Yeah,
7,000, and you're only talking
Right,
about
yeah.
200.
What I'm asking, that doesn't tell you anything yet. Usually they tell you, well, early voting kind of sets the precedent. I've heard that my whole
what
life.
it does, what I'm looking at here, though, is the fact that the independent has outpolled the Republican nominee in this case.
That's right.
And
What's day of? We'll see.
That's something we've just been looking at.
That's right. Wow. Go ahead, whoever was talking. Go ahead, Joe.
No, I just want to say, Mike, that for everybody that's run as a candidate, I just want to say thank you.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hard work.
Just putting your hat in the ring.
When I ran in 22 and I wasn't successful, and there's going to be winners and losers tonight, but, in today's environment with social media, things are said both ways and every which way, and there's families involved, but, it takes a lot of courage for people to stick their neck out and run for these offices. And so, if you win, be humble, and if you lose, be gracious.
Yeah, it is. It's a tough deal, just like you said, just putting your name in the box. What's going on in your office, Mike? Anything new or
just trying to get used to a new judge? Other than that,
it's rough, ain't it?
I've got them both here. I've got the former, now the current.
That's right, and we got Randy over here to keep it all straight. The other part of Mike's Angel, she texted me and said she couldn't make it. She was going out of town.
She was going to be out of town.
Right.
Yes.
So anyway, but you got to make it.
I did.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad I did.
I did too.
Yeah.
Anything you heard so far surprising?
No, not really. I was just going to say earlier, too, a lot of people think just because we run unopposed that we don't need a vote, but we really love that courtesy vote. It tells us that we're doing a good job.
Have we got the courtesy votes yet? I'd like to give them to the sheriff. Sheriff, I don't have anything yet. Have you got anything by any chance? You're standing over waiting. No, it's just tough. I don't know why we're getting them out of Carroll County before we are here.
Well, I think we're still people maybe in line.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I don't know if I read that right a while ago. I don't know if they meant there was people in line at the office down here where my guy's at, maybe giving him a hard time getting in there. Know so many people there, or he meant they were still voting. I don't know. Y'all guys, anything about this surprising? About what y'all thought it would be, or a little tighter? I got.
You got some more people here. I'm going to get up and let one of them have it.
Well, don't run off.
I'll stick around, but I want to appreciate everybody that supported me and given me good wishes and look forward to serving the people of Henry County and appreciate everybody.
I may have something right here before you leave. Let me see here. Hansel, look at that. That's just too darn small. I'm not going to put these darn glasses on. I'll see you in a minute. Don't run
I won't run off.
When y'all come on up? You want to wait? Okay. Well, y'all two come on.
Hey, at some point, let him finish the mobile patrol.
Yeah.
I've got more calls and people saying this and that. And talk about what you can and cannot keep off of mobile patrol.
So, back to where I was going to finish, we upgraded systems. And when we upgraded that did not talk with the state system. So, the state system had to get a fix on their end, not on our end. So, it took them a couple of months.
Don't run off.
They got that done. Mobile patrol is back up and going. As of yesterday, I think, it's back up and going. And so everybody should be happy at this point. What we do have another fix coming in the near future. The sheriff's office is going to have their own website up and going, and those The jail roster, who was booked in the last 24 hours, will be on our website too. It won't have any link to Mobile Patrol at all. So hopefully we will have the fix and be in control of what's going on our own website at that point. So we miss it too when it's down, because I look at it every morning.
Question. When you put up your own personal website for the sheriff's department, is it going to be allowed to be open for anybody to say what they want to say? There's going to be some control over that.
Not on the website, no.
Right. Not going to be no forum,
no, there won't be any forum or anything. It's just going to be a regular website, informational website.
That's good.
That people can go to. It'll have different links to different things.
What we got?
So go ahead.
Sheriff, I appreciate you telling them that, because I know you've got lots of calls.
I have.
But anyway.
You got some? Okay.
Yeah, let me go through these, because they're small for you. So this is Henry County early voting for Governor Marsha Blackburn, 924, 37%. Monty Fritz, 818 for 32.76%. And then John Rose, 745 for 29.84%. The Jerry Green got 410 votes. The rest of them are less than 80 votes. So I'm going to pass by that. Bill Haggerty got...
Let me back up. Marsha won Henry County?
No, this early votes.
Early votes, I got you.
She's ahead by less than 100 over Monty Fritz.
Got you.
Bill Haggerty with 2185. The telling is the House District, Charles Hatcher, 1,326, and Andy Ogles, 1,033.
I felt that one coming. I did. I felt that one coming. Did y'all feel that, anybody?
Yep.
Yeah, I felt that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Come on, you got to get my name right.
Monty.
First time he's ever called me the right name on this show.
That's been a joke. Monty Starks, Commissioner, what district?
Third District.
Third District. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Bubba Flowers, he's my commissioner. My friend, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mike. Glad to be here.
David Flowers. I'll call you David tonight.
You can call me either one.
All right, brother. Anything surprising either one of y'all on what we've talked about?
I don't think so. I think it's going about like I expected.
Right. It's tighter on that. I think the that wraparound hour vote and that early voting for our mayor race, there's a lot of crossover voting there.
There sure is.
Yeah, that's pretty tight. You can't call it for mayor, can you?
Yep. No, we I think everybody thought it was probably going to be a tight race.
It is. It is. What's going on in your district? Anything new?
Well, we're still down there. We're in the fun. We've got the fun district. We're down here at the lake. We've got some. Me and Bubba are both on a little committee that's doing a little study about trying to possibly do some wastewater treatment down there to try to draw in some maybe other hotels, other business and stuff. It's like a very, very preliminary planning, and we've got a company that's doing some surveys. It's out there. If anybody sees the surveys on the I think maybe the Chamber of Commerce may put it out there that they're just trying to get information to see what kind of interest that they've got if people that would want to tie on to something like that.
Wow.
The survey's on the county's website too now.
Great. You're my district one commissioner. There's 8 of y'all.
8 of us running.
Wow, what is going on in our district out there, Bubba?
We have a lot of interest. There's a lot of folks wanting to serve.
Well, we got it out there. We got enough. We can give it to some other districts if they need some help over there.
Absolutely.
I think you're in good shape. Go ahead, man.
We have the early votes in his district.
Do what?
We have the early votes in
All right,
County
tell me
Commission.
where we're at on our district.
All right, this is going to be County Commission District 1. Chelsea Eckel, 132. James Eckel, 141. Some guy named David Flowers, 281. Daniel Powell, 127. Gatlin Primrose, 171. Blake Stewart, 188. Austin Thompson, 127. Caleb Townsend, 169. This is the early votes.
Wow.
Okay. District 2, Ralph Wiles, 324. Charles Elizondo, 321. Paul Neal, 249. And Eric Walker, 257.
Looks like Ralph's carrying his district. Is that true?
Yeah, he got 28%. Then there's 27, 21, and 21.
That's pretty tight then.
District 3, Monty Starks, 530. Marty Visser, 439. Todd Wright, 410. District 4, David Hayes, 270. Kenneth Humphreys, 285. Ricky Parker, 215. District 5, Patrick Burns, 418. Randall Perry, 440. Joe Rice, 494. James Thomas Bates, 208. Gregory Allen Carter, 250.
That's early.
That's early. Complimentary votes. Ms. Randy Allen French, 2,826.
Wow.
Judge Cox, 2,555. Josh Fry, 2,690. Mike Wilson, 20.
Louder.
Well, let's see. I got the wrong column. So Judge Cox, 2,652. Josh Fry, 2,796. Mike Wilson, 2,764. Donna Craig, 2,843. Pam Martin, 2,758. Clint Diggs got 423 basically unopposed on road board. Michael Parker, 620. Nobody for District 4. Emery Bradley, 668. And let me see if I've got any.
We've got some
opposed.
I've got some here for Benton County that's tightening up over a little bit.
I think that's our only the early vote contested races and the complimentary candidates here.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it. Good. Benton County, Ward, 1,242. Pfeiffer, 1,074. Frazier, 335. Arnold, 104. Sheriff Christopher, 1,668. Miss Hagler, 1,124. I think that the sheriff is sailing out. Henry County, we're still 1,718 for Lodge, 1,447 for Webb. I have no new numbers yet. Bubba, it's looking good. You're in good shape. I think you led your district.
Well, I do appreciate all the support I've always had down in the 3rd District. I've hopefully served them well. I try to always do my investigations before I go in there and vote and go.
Well, I learned your name.
That's major improvement tonight, Mike. Major improvement.
You know, I've known you forever. I don't know what I was doing. I was busy. There's a lot going on, and and it is. But David, any surprises in our district? Give me those numbers again in our district. I hate to, because I have nothing else, folks. If I get anything, any county, I'll bust right in. But we're talking about our local. My district 1.
County Commission. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You give me again.
County Commission District 1.
Yeah.
The total for Miss Chelsea Eccles is 132.
Right.
James Eckel is 141. David Flowers is 281.
Okay.
Daniel Powell, 127. Gatlin Primrose, 171. Blake Stewart, 188. Austin Thompson, 127. Caleb Townsend, 169.
That's pretty tight. Bubba's got a good lead. Looks like Primrose is all right, and Blake Stewart, a newcomer. He's the first time he's ever run. He's doing very well, Bubba, in our district.
He's doing real good. I think he'll make a good commissioner.
I think he will too. I think it is. And these other two, do you know these other two? I don't. I never talked to these guys. Primrose, right now it's you leading, Blake second, and Primrose is third. You got 281, Blake 188. Primrose 171, if my numbers are right, wrote down here right. That's the top 3. Do you agree?
That's what I've got.
That's what I got. Well, that's good. Blake is a newcomer. You and Primrose are incumbents.
We are, and if we get reelected, we'll serve, and if we don't get reelected, we'll have more free time on our hands.
Go home. Ralph, give me Ralph's numbers again. Where's he at?
All right. This is on District 2. Ralph Wiles. Total 334. Charles Elizondo, 321. Paul Neal, 249. And Eric Walker, 257.
So your middle one, is he to the top or the middle on the vote getting?
He's on the top.
You're number 1. There you go, Ralph.
So it's
You're
Ralph.
always number one. I don't even want to talk to you about it. Hell, I don't know what Monty does. What's it cost to win them elections?
Easy now. Easy.
$1,000.
Let's don't go there. Christopher, I think I might have spoke wrong. I'm going to say it one more time. Benton County, Ward, 1362. Pfeiffer, 1130. Frazier, 394. Arnold, 113. Kenny Christopher, the incumbent sheriff, 1786. Hagler, the challenger, is 1241. And I don't think nothing's changed in Henry County yet. I'm surprised we're not getting him out quicker than that. I'm really surprised.
I know David had showed him something where it looked like some of the polls might have closed later. I guess they had a lot of people in line.
They did. What do you see in Henry County with this mayor race? Y'all have to work with this gentleman, all three of y'all. Is this a surprise to either one of y'all?
It's not a surprise to me. I think we can work with either one of them.
Right.
But I think it's going about the way I thought it would.
Right. It's a little tighter than I thought it would be. Either way, I thought that early vote might show us who the winner is going to be, but with a little over 300 votes, no, it's not a winner yet.
You can't say that.
You can't say that yet. I thought usually in Henry County, the early vote can kind of tell you what's going to happen. I don't think it's happening in the early vote yet here.
If the Cottage Grove precinct where I went and voted this morning is any indication, I've never had to wait in line, and this morning I had to wait in line. So I think the day of voting is going to be pretty significant.
I'm still saying 7,500. I'm always wrong. I'm never right on anything. Ask anybody around me; they'll tell you I'm always wrong. But I'm going to say 7,500. And that would be a low number. It should be 5,000, but that's pitiful that we don't have no more voters than we do. Anything new you're tapping in there, Hansel?
No, I'm just trying to see. I've got something on your phone that I'm just trying to see.
You right?
If that's new or that's just how your phone shows it.
Yeah, that's probably right. Let me see it. Make sure you ain't looking at that. No, I'll help you out here. That is something new, I do believe. Let me go back here and find out. That is from Dana. Early Henry County. We may have done Red D's.
That's what we did early.
Marcia. We got all of that. And she give us this second one down here. There's another page down here. That is
early voting with 6 pages on that message.
You got them all then. Okay.
I didn't know if there was another message.
Anything else that's new? Nothing. How in the hell did you read that one? Jesus Christ. But anyway.
X-ray vision.
You have to have it. I think it's I think this mayor race is a very important race for Henry County, and it's a very important race for Benton County, all of our counties. Give me the numbers again, Hansel, and put them on my screen as Hansel talks about it, if you would, Dana. The Carroll County Sheriff's race, the early vote, I believe. Remember, I gave that to you earlier. Did you write that down, Hansel?
I have it here.
Okay. And would Dana try to write that down? Thank you. I got it right here. I can read it. I'm going to give it to you. Dana, it's Sawyer's. As of the last I had, was 1193 Sawyer's. Smith, 554. White, 550. And I can, these other incumbents, I don't have to put them down for me. Trustee unopposed, Boland, 1986. County Mayor Butler unopposed, 1944. And I don't have the rest of them over here. No, that's all I've got out of Carroll County so far. What do you read into that, Hansel? Y'all guys are in here. Y'all give your opinion. 1,193 for Sawyer's, 554, 550. That's a big, strong lead. That would be hard to overcome. But it can be done. But that's tough right there. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be tough over there. I think the word is with Mr. Sawyer's that he was favored.
Yeah,
from the beginning.
I think he's the Republican nominee.
He is the Republican nominee in that matter, and the other two are independents, Michael Smith and Ryan White. Right. And they always used to call that the bellwether, but I think it's been largely Republican.
Yeah.
You got Butler, that's the county mayor, that's always been a Republican. His daddy was a Republican mayor. Then I tell people Huntington's the home of my mind went blank. Dale Kelly, who was, a Republican all his life, transportation commissioner of the Republican administration, and has done so, prior to his death as a mayor, done so well for Huntington and in Carroll County.
I've had people that knows that I've got family in Carroll County. They say, who you kin to over? And I say, well, the Townsends and the Richies. And they say, well, hell, you kin to the whole county over there, because that's basically what it used to be at one time, a lot of towns. Which, naturally, we would want to be Jonathan Lodge in this position if he was running for this mayor, but would you still be nervous?
You're nervous till the last vote counts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why would you? Yeah, you've been there, but you think Jonathan's breathing fresher air, or you think he's thinking, here, what are we waiting on day of? That's tendency to be Republican stronghold, is day of votes. That's when the traditional Republicans handle. That's how it's always been.
And your older voters of either party always comes out. They're just not used to going in and voting prior to voting day.
They tell me, well, something might change, and I can't take my vote back. I hear it quite regular at my shop. But with Hansel, do your math. There's 1718 minus 1447. What did you say that total was for Jonathan ahead? Anybody?
It's 55% to 45%.
Number-wise, vote-wise, where we at? 1718 minus 1447.
1718.
Yeah, minus 1447.
I'm not a banker. 271.
271 votes.
That's right.
He shouldn't breathe fresh air yet, because that's usually a good sign. But that's with a running Republican and day of voters. That's going to be no way I would call this race. Right,
well, the thing about it is David's a county commissioner.
Yeah.
About Mansfield area.
Yeah.
And his large family.
Yeah.
There in the Henry from Henry to Mansfield to 641 South, as well as lots of folks inside the city of Parrish, and you just hit the right box and you just blow it out.
I don't think Christopher. You could almost call the race for Kenny Christopher. I don't see that coming back. 500 votes in Benton County, over 500, probably 540 votes difference between the incumbent and Hagler. I'm not going to call the race, but that one right there, I would about say was going to be hard to make up in Benton County. Would you agree?
It's got to be.
It's got to be hard. I would say it's going to be tough. Not saying it can't be done, because stranger things has happened, because I've got a microphone. Who would have thought that? Ward, 1,362. Pfeiffer, 1130. Where's that one at, y'all guys? That's mayor race. Early voting. District 1 now in. They got District 1 in and early voting.
I'm a little bit surprised that's that close.
I'm not. I thought it would be close. Pfeiffer has got Big Sandy, a lot of pull down there in Big Sandy. And Ward's got it all across the county, but you got the northern end up there near the interstate up there. What is that called up in that end up there near the interstate?
Then around, Birdsong at one point, Holiday on the
Holiday
other.
Up in that area, up in there. That's where I don't know. I would have thought that Ward would be strong up there, but I don't know where District 1 is. I don't know the numbers, Benton County. I'm sorry, but I'm going to give them to you again until we get some new numbers. 1362 for the Mayor Ward, 1,130 for Pfeiffer, Frazier 394, Arnold 113, and somebody just texted, you may go get your glasses and bring them to you. That might be a good idea, but I've got some right here. No, I appreciate it though. Christopher 1786, Hagler 1241. Jonathan Lodge is in the lead. Early vote, Henry County, 1718, 1447 for Webb. Roll up, please. Carroll County Sheriff, I can't tell you because the screen won't roll. Okay, you got them. Did you write them down, Hansel, the Carroll County Sheriff race? There it comes. Well, it went up too far. Hold on. There we go. Sawyer's 1193, Smith 554, and White 550. That's over in Carroll County. That's a big early lead jump right there. That's darn near. You know, he's double what the other two got combined. I don't know if that's catchable.
Well, that's a lot. I mean, you're talking
a lot.
He's got them both beat.
Yeah,
that's how you're looking at it. Both beat.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's got them both beat 500 apiece, and they combined them votes is barely there with him. You know, he's 2-1, right? He is. But we all three commissioners here What's the big things coming up in Henry County?
Well, I guess our building projects is the biggest thing. Our new county government building,
Right.
The TRC building that we're going to remodel and move folks into, the 311 East Wood Street building that Chad Cox is going to take the juvenile court into, the new health department building. I went by one day this week and looked at it. It's coming along. It's really looking nice.
Right.
So it's our building projects is our biggest thing. I guess I should mention the courthouse bell tower, shouldn't I, Ralph?
Yeah, that's we got to have that bell tower. I mean,
It doesn't matter if it
gotta
costs
have it, you know.
if it costs $5 million. We got to have
If
it.
it costs $10 million, we just got to have it, you know.
I'm not biting.
I'm not either.
We're out of that, right?
Some of us are not in favor of that, Mike. In case you gathered that.
But I'm not biting that one.
Yeah, there's been a few changes in that after they got up there looking at it.
My question is, we've got $63 million. Can we not fix it?
We can, but we need to keep a lot of that money, Mike. I mean, I wouldn't want to waste it, even if we've got 163. I do not want to waste
I
it.
got you. But I'm just saying, we've got, and I brung it out. Did you hear about what I said? I'm sure it's true numbers.
Yes, David told me.
It's $63 million, and I'm surprised these commissioners didn't know that. It took a darn dumb mechanic and a banker to figure this out.
It's in our commission packet every single month.
I know it. You got to do better. Read that.
Oh no, well believe me, we've known.
That's why I just call him. I call him all the time. What's this?
Yeah.
What's this mean here? Because
But
how's Ralph say it? My guy.
my guy. That's my guy. Exactly right. That's my guy.
It's being a county commissioner is a love-hate job. Every time you make a vote, 50% of the public's going to hate you, and 50% not hate you, not going to be happy, and 50% are. What do y'all do as commissioners when you make a vote? I mean, what makes you decide when you know maybe your constituents, they're 50-50? How do you make what you think is best, or how do you do that?
I try to keep. I've got a bunch of people that I'll call, and I'll try to ask them, what they think, and try to get a consensus of all of them. And
change that group, get out of that bubble.
I do, and but I mean, there is times there's a lot of stuff that just pops up at a commission meeting that you can't rely on what your constituents think because it's first time you hear it, and that's the type of stuff that it needs to be handled better. I mean, and hopefully our new mayor will get
that's right. I mean,
we'll do that. And Randy, he got when he started out, he was learning it too, and but he got to where he would try to communicate some
y'all
stuff with us.
hold the purse strings.
Yes.
The commissioners hold the purse strings of the county. Y'all spend the money, y'all vote on it. The mayor, and the bad thing is, y'all can just butt in. We're having a conversation. I'm not interviewing you. Mayor's limited. He can't make a law.
Right.
He can't make executive orders. He can't do anything. He just got to have a group of people that has the same vision he does to get that vote. And that's what a mayor is like a cheerleader. I got some new finals for Benton County. Tell me in my ear, is this the absolute last? All the precincts are in? That's what I'm being told, folks. I don't know if this is true in Benton County, but I'm being told that this is all the final results for Benton County. Let me back it up right here with something. All right, Ward, 1,721. Pfeiffer, 1,374. Frazier, 479. Arnold, 148. Sheriff Christopher, 2,134. Hagler, 1,717. Now, folks, I don't want to certify them numbers, but I think we're pretty close. If that's all districts are in, 2 incumbents are still alive. 2 incumbents, they made. Reach out to them and get them on the phone, if you could, in the back. Get Mayor Ward and get Sheriff Christopher and get all of them if you want to. Just try to get the winners first if you can. I'd appreciate it.
Mike, something that would be interesting if we had the 2 bottom vote getters to drop out and then have a general election in November to see how these 2 ran. It'd be interesting.
It would be very interesting. That's pretty good. That is a close race. No matter what you say, I've got family in Benton County, and I've got a lot of friends in Benton County. That is Pfeiffer with somebody do the calculator. Bubba, you got one in your pocket. Give me some numbers here. He won, but 1721, 1374. What's that difference?
347.
How much?
347.
347. That's fairly close election. You know it. You think Henry counties could be that close? We're gonna call that close here in Henry County.
I think it could be. Yep.
Yeah, that's a close election right there, folks. 1721, 1374 minus is what it got. And I want to congratulate Ward. If that is all the votes, which that's what they're telling me, all of our people over are telling me that's it. If I'm wrong, somebody tell me. Sheriff Christopher, he's the incumbent. He's still alive with 2,134. And Miss Hagler, 1717. So, Hansel, I think you was right. I don't know if it had anything to do with this, but Benton County wasn't ready. Write that down, Bubba. He'll want that wrote down. I said he's right.
I want to hear that again.
Hansel, okay, hold on. I'm going to say this slowly for all the viewers. Hansel McAdam was right. I'm about to puke. But anyway, they wasn't ready.
You knew I was going to
I know it. They wasn't ready for a female, if that was anything to do with the race.
Well, in the sheriff's race, she's only...
That's close.
417 votes. You called it within 417.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
But people did. I don't know.
You think that played effect? Because I heard a lot of that. I hate to butt in, but I heard a lot of people in Benton County telling me they're not ready for a female.
Well, I told you Benton County probably wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I said. You was right.
It's very rural.
It is.
It's
not saying it's right, but that's just the way it is, right?
Yeah, and then. He's an incumbent. He's well known, and Ms. Valerie. I didn't know till tonight. I didn't even know when we had the sheriff here that she is a officer of the sheriff's office in Humphreys County.
Drag you up a chair right here in the middle. We'll roll these mics. I don't want you sitting over by yourself. Everybody else is gone.
I'll be glad to give you mine.
No, sir. You sit right there. We ain't done. We're going to wait to this because y'all guys have got to work with a new mayor until somebody else comes in. Y'all guys are going to be here with me. Go ahead now.
So 417 votes is really close. The people knew more than I did. She worked for Humphreys County Sheriff's Office. It still does.
And you had a sheriff over at another county endorse her.
Well, that's what the sheriff here said. That was a surprise.
Yeah, that was a surprise to me. We got Mark Ward on the line. Patch him through.
Okay, thanks.
Mayor Ward.
Well, hello, Mike. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. Looks like that you're still the mayor.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Then my number's pretty close.
Closer than I wanted it to be.
Well, it don't matter. It's one vote. It's all it takes, sir.
That's right.
Well, congratulations, man. You had a long, hard battle. Mr. Pfeiffer give you a fight, brother. I'm going to tell you, it was close.
Yeah, it was.
Hansel, what do you think?
Let me ask you this, Mark. We talked after the show. When you and the Mr. Pfeiffer and the other two were here, where you realized some things that you could have done different. Tell us how you, with these numbers, how that affects how you move forward in the way you govern that county.
Hansel, I appreciate that question because I was just talking about that with some of my friends over here. With it being that close, my biggest failure as mayor in the first 4 years, I'm very happy with the job we've performed with the county buildings and industry, and doing the job has been great. But I hadn't informed the public what I'm doing. I've held my nose to the grindstone and just been working, and I hadn't put out press releases. I hadn't let the public know what we're doing. So if you wait and try to do that, right before the election, you can't remember all of it, first of all, and you can't go into detail. So I'm going to do a lot better job informing the public on a weekly and monthly basis on everything that we're accomplishing and what our goals are going forward.
Well, I think that'll really help because my wife always said, no one's a better cheerleader for you but yourself. And I think you have some things to really be a cheerleader about over there.
Well, I should have been, but I'm not that type of person. I feel like I'm bragging if I do that, and I don't want to be that kind of person because I'm just not. But I guess that's what the people need to know, so I'll do a better job on that. But I'm so very thankful that the public's given me, the voters have given me another term. because we've got a lot of things working, and it's going to be a great 4 years going forward.
Man, I'm congratulations again. We're sitting on $63 million over here in Henry County. We'll loan you some money if you need some projects finished up.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, I know it's out there. I'll talk with my banker buddy over here. We'll figure you out a pretty good interest rate, Mayor.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate that. I could probably use that to get some of these projects going.
I know. Hey, congratulations, and keep up the great work, and appreciate you being a friend to us over here in Paris. We got you back over here. We try to take care of Benton County, and we're Benton County's. I got a lot of family, a lot of friends, so we've got Benton County's back, and I hope we do y'all justice by bringing these returns. And my number's pretty close, 1721. Is that where you're at too?
I don't know.
Okay.
If you're talking to me.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. 1721, is that where the numbers are on your end? That's what I've got. And 1374 is what I got, was your closest one.
That was real close to what we have, I think.
Yep, that's good.
I'm not inside. I had to step outside. There's about 100 people in there.
Okay. Mark, I appreciate it. Stay in touch, and appreciate your friendship.
Hey, I appreciate you guys so much. You're doing a wonderful job for your county, but you're doing just as well, if not better, for Benton County.
We're trying to.
Appreciate it.
We do it. We appreciate y'all guys in Benton County. I'll be talking with you. Congratulations again. There you go. There was your Benton County mayor. He kept his job. He says a little closer than he wanted.
Well, they're always a little bit closer. You're not happy until you're unopposed.
Well, yeah. I'm always wondering, when you run opposed and there's 7,000 votes cast, right? And you only get 4,000. Do you kind of say, what the heck? Or is that just, what do you do?
You celebrate.
Depends on how many people you got running against you.
I'm talking about by yourself. If you're an incumbent and nobody's running, and there's 7,000 votes cast total, and you only get 4,000 or 5,000, do you ever think, what have I done to the other 2,000?
Probably ought to rethink your strategy there.
That's a lot to miss.
Yes, that's a lot.
Can't please them all.
No, I tell everybody, when I do things, I say it's like making a pot of soup to feed 100 people. You feed 100 people, 6 of them say it's got too much salt in it. Do you change the whole recipe, or you keep making that soup? I keep making that soup. If I got anything else, anybody else on the line, any new numbers coming in? Y'all got to do something in Henry County. They need some money. We got $63 million. Can we give Scott a little money? Can we go down there to that election commission? Benton County is getting us early votes, and all these numbers to us.
I hate to tell you this, but we spent $6 million of that 63 in the month of June.
Where at?
I'm not sure. I don't have the reports yet.
That's the problem with them numbers.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
With them numbers.
But anyway, like I said, Benton County, you've got the same mayor. Try to get Kenny Christopher on the line, and try to get Ms. Hagler, try to get Ms. Pfeiffer. I mean Pfeiffer, Frazier, and Arnold, get them all on her. Let's talk one, because I'm going to tell you what. Mr. Pfeiffer give Ward a run. You know it?
He did. That's pretty.
It is pretty impressive to do that to an incumbent mayor that close with 4 of you running. When you got 1,700 to 1,300, then you got some more, another 600 or 700 that went to the other 2. That's something.
And Scott been involved with the ambulance service. Has helped a lot of families.
It has. That is nothing to be ashamed of.
And the Pfeiffer name is well known over there.
Big Sandy's big time. There's nothing, and he's a great guy. I like him. He's a good friend of mine too. That's nothing to be ashamed of. No. 1,374 against an Mark Ward incumbent that's got a machine over there in Benton County. That's pretty good. I mean, there's nothing in Frazier 479 and Arnold 148. Hey. Don't say nothing. At least they put their name on the line. I never have. I bitch a lot, but I vote, but I don't put my name on the line. Yeah. Y'all don't want another Mike up there in that commission. Can y'all imagine that?
We'll take you.
Yeah.
Bubba would.
We'll take you.
We don't want you on the commission, but let's talk about the Senate later on.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. That's where I'm going. That's right. But I want to talk to Kenny Christopher, because I called him and asked him to come on this show, and that man was worried. And I told him, I said, Kenny, it's hard to beat an incumbent. And he's done very well. Okay. Got you. Hello.
Hey, Mike, it's Ryan over here in Benton County, buddy.
How you doing, my friend? I got your protege sitting over here with me.
Who's that?
Scott Morrison. Can you hear him?
Oh, yeah. Well, the most popular elected official, that assessor's position can always guarantee to win that position. That nomination every time, the most popular elected official award, right?
He's scooting up to the microphone. He's got something to say. Tell him, Scott.
I'm just glad I got a friend to talk to, Ryan. Thank you for being on here.
Hey, we only get to invite each other to each other's houses for parties. Nobody else
that's
wants
right.
to at their house, right?
Yeah, we have to leave the county to go have a friend. Only assessors.
There you go, man. There you go. But yeah, hey, we've had a wild one over here tonight, Mike. I've been having some help over here. When we get to it, I'll give out a shout out. But I think everything's wrapped up over here.
Man, y'all guys are on the ball with these numbers, man. You kept your mayor, you kept your sheriff.
That's what I didn't add up the last two, Mr. Frazier and Miss Arnold.
Right.
I didn't get their totals. I think I got Ward 1721.
That's
and
correct.
Piper, I got 1384. I think you announced 1374. But anyways, it
close.
Looks like a pretty solid victory there. Pretty good gap. So I think it's safe to mark the winner there.
That's right. That is the finals, correct?
Well, the unofficial, they always stress that. But what I done, let me go ahead and give a shout out to my help.
Yes.
Sam Rainwaters, our old
my
Sam.
old buddy Sam. I love Sam. He's family to me almost, brother.
Yeah, we've been talking we've been watching this politic and stuff before we ever got into it. Of course, Sam's the circuit court clerk
That's
over
right.
here.
Good friend of mine.
And he was unopposed, so he was laying low easy tonight. But and then you ever heard of old Joey Dale Pierce does all the barbecue cooking?
Yes,
for all
sir.
the rallies and stuff? Okay.
Yes.
His mama, Cookie, went up to the holiday school for me and took some pictures, but I couldn't get a hold of her. I called old Joey Dale. We've had a big attraction besides the election over here tonight. The little people wrestling at the fair was going on tonight.
Well, that's kind of more exciting, ain't it?
I think the governor and all that took back seat to the little people wrestling. But anyways, Joey Dale called me and he gave me the numbers for the first district results. And then me and Sam worked. We split up the ones up here in town, the second, third.
Man, I owe y'all. I'm coming to Benton County and buying. I owe a lot of meals over. I guess I'm going to have to get a loan.
Well, I've got my poker chip on my desk every day, representing the posse.
Right. Yeah, you're part of the mafia. You've been one.
Yeah,
You're
one
of the founding members. I think my old buddy Sam's got one too. I do believe it. I think he's got his.
He does. But
what do you think about
man.
the sheriff race? And did any of these races surprise anybody around you? I'm not asking you personally because you don't care. But did you see any surprises over there?
Well, I don't. I'm gonna tell you, man. Everybody in these races has just, fought their guts out.
Yes.
There weren't anybody that didn't just give it everything they had. And I'll be honest, as being an elected official myself, man, if you got guts to put your name on a ballot, and put your face on a sign, you should be respected and commended for your efforts. But the incumbents, it looks like won tonight over here. I got Kenny. I figured Kenny at 2142 and Valerie at 1717. Is that what y'all got?
I got 2134 and 1717.
Okay. All right. Well,
we're close.
We're close there. But and we got some commissioners races. I don't want to call them for sure, but I'm pretty sure some of them were just three running. So we've got three commissioners per district.
Y'all got 15. How many commissioners y'all have over there?
We've got 18.
Yeah.
We've got three per district, 6 districts.
I got 3 of our local commissioners under. Y'all want 18? Y'all need 5 more?
I think we need to trim it down to 9.
They're arguing.
If y'all have watched any of our commission meetings,
I watched your budget meeting. Let's don't talk about it.
Well, no, what we done that on purpose. We put out a video of how not to do it, and so that way we done that on purpose, though. it was just a learning video of how not to conduct a meeting the other night. So, but anyways, yeah,
we're getting to where we're going to start selling tickets to ours.
No, y'all don't know what he's talking about. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Let me hold on just a minute. Stay with me, Ryan. I got something coming out I need to talk about here in our local mayor race. I think it's with Harrison, Paris Landing, and Cottage Grove is in. David Webb, 1913. Jonathan Lodge, 2175. This is coming down to a fight, folks. That's 2175 for Jonathan Lodge, 1913 for David Webb. That's the Henry County mayor race. That's pretty close, guys. You still can't call that race.
Oh.
What do you think, David?
Pretty close.
What's the number? What's the spread?
262. 262.
That's right. That's pretty close. That's a pretty close election. Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry, Ryan, but we had to get that numbers out.
Yeah, you got 216 difference right now of what you got totals.
Yeah, on our you talking about our mayor race?
Yeah, that's what you just gave.
Yeah, it was 2175 for Lodge, and then the Republican is David Webb. He's got 1913.
Wow, man, y'all got a tight race over there then for that one.
That is a pretty tight race. It is, and we've been talking all night about how strong is the R in Henry County. I don't know yet. I mean, it's early. That's early voting, I do believe, with Harrison, Paris Landing, and Cottage Grove at 1913 and 2175 total. And I think I'm probably always wrong, but I was hoping 7,000 votes, but I know there's going to be 6,000, so we're probably another 3,000 votes, 2,500 votes out there somewhere. So this could go either way, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's for a big as the county as y'all got with 200-something difference right now. That's a toss-up. You know, they'll be probably counting those over and over before they make them official.
That's pretty close. Hanson, what you got to say?
Ryan, this Hanson McAdams. Let me ask you this:
buddy.
Do you have any of your votes there for governor and the House Representative District 5 between Hatcher and Ogles? Do you have those numbers?
I'll be honest with you, man. I did not. They were all posted, but I did not get those. It was hard to tell over here. John Rose came to Benton County 2 times personally, and I believe he was the only one that came in, to my knowledge, to Benton County. But you know, that governor's race, of course, you guys have been watching it on the news and all that, and I thought it was going to be a pretty tight one, but I have not heard any numbers statewide yet on that.
Well, we haven't seen one on the Secretary of State's website yet, and I don't know that usually we look on Nashville News.
That's what we got right here. Anything new right there, just come in to me on that teletype.
Let's see. This is
right, like I said, once again, I appreciate it, man. I mean, it was a Benton County elections over there, man. I was asking questions, and it's pretty close to what I was told was going to happen. Except the Ward and Pfeiffer, I heard both sides of that ball. I'm telling you, and but Mr. Pfeiffer, he done a real good race. I mean, to go up against an incumbent like that, that's a good showing, is it not?
He did. Hey, now my commissioners, do you want to touch on them a little bit? I think I've got a few numbers.
Send them out there. Yeah, we're killing time anyway. Then I'm going to talk to these guys. Y'all need to hear these commissioners. Y'all might want to move to Benton County and run.
Oh, a couple of them over there.
Yeah. One of the guys said he knows a couple of them over there.
There you go. I believe I've got all of these. It's going to be, like I said, don't hold me to with the early vote. They come out with the early vote real quick, but I believe these are going to hold true with the totals. But I want to be up front that, you know, some of I don't believe any of them is close to where I'm going out on a limb here, but our District 5 was a contested races, and I'm not going to give any totals, but I believe my top 3 in District 5, that's up here Camden, around town, is Nunnery, Ward, and Holland. Mike Nunnery, Roseanne Ward, and Barry Holland. Those are all 3 incumbents on the commission. So District 2, I think we had 5 folks running, And I believe the way those totals are going to shake out, they were leading pretty good in what I remember in the early vote that I didn't quite get wrote down, but I wrote them down on the District 2 receipt on the window. But I believe we're going to have 2 new commissioners in District 2. That's out toward, well, you actually, as soon as you go down 69 right out of town all the way down to where it hits Big Sandy Line, it's a pretty big district. Tim Vick, he's from Russians Creek. I believe he was going to wind up being our top vote getter in that. Maybe Shannon might be right up there at the top, but Vick and Shannon are 2 newcomers, Tim Vick and Randy Shannon.
Right.
And then Rocky Presson is
Did
an incumbent.
Randy Shannon, did he not run for mayor once, or is that a different Shannon?
He ran, and he was also, if you remember,
he was
current mayor.
Yes.
At that time, Brett Lashley.
That's right.
Was deployed,
and he was intern.
It was kind, and Randy went in as an interim mayor.
That's right.
And done a good job, and he is. He's got a pretty high up position at the Board of Education with our school system and an attorney. So I think Randy will be a good addition to the commission. He's a very educated man.
Ryan, give me them names, and I'm going to get you to call me back, or they're telling me they got another call coming in. But go ahead and read them out, then I want to talk to you some more. I'll get back a hold of you because you've done a great job, but I got to get these other peoples in here.
I got you, brother. Yeah, District 2 is Tim Vick, Randy Shannon, and Rocky Presson, I believe, are going to be the top 3 on that.
Right.
And let me give you one more quick one here, because this was a pretty hot district, and I think this might be all of our contested districts. I believe the way District 4 is going to shake out is Dakota Green, Phil Melton, and Mr. Kirk. I believe that's the way District 4 is going to shake out, but that one, it might be a little closer than I think. But
right. Wow.
That looks like everybody else was just, I believe the other districts were unopposed.
So how many new commissioners do you think is coming in?
Well, if that holds what I just said, that is that's 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 2nd.
5.
And let's see, I've got the 1st district here on my papers. That one was some new ones too. We've got 2 new ones in the 1st. That's going to be Nick Horton and Mr. Davis, and then Keith Arnold's an incumbent. So that's 2 there. So what's that, like 6 total new ones?
Wow. Y'all shaking up the commission.
2 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, and possibly 2 in the 4th, I believe. So.
Wow.
Them commissioners are a little bit harder to keep up with. I didn't quite get that early vote.
While you're talking, y'all reach in the back and get me some numbers out of Carroll County if you can for my buddy Ricky Price. I want to know where he's at, but go ahead, Ansel.
Ryan, if you could report District 5 County Commission again, who was the top 3 in District 5?
Well, now I believe that I don't have the numbers, but I believe these are our winners.
Yes.
It's going to be Mike Nunnery. He's an incumbent. Roseanne Ward is an incumbent, and Barry Holland is an incumbent. And I believe that's our top 3 for District 5.
Okay.
So no new ones in District 5. District 6, all 3 of those guys stayed the
Ansel,
same.
here's something new. See what that is.
And District 3 all stayed the same.
Ryan, I appreciate it. I'm going to get back in touch with you, but I think I got some other calls I got to do. They're telling me in my ear. I appreciate all you do. I'll be talking to you. And I got your buddy
Mike,
Scott over here.
Yeah, y'all take care of him. Don't be too hard on him over there. He's trying.
He's doing a good job.
Hey, Mike,
yes, sir.
Thank you. I want to say thank you for what you do for Benton County.
I appreciate it, man.
You do it. You do us well over there.
I appreciate it. I got family and friends over there, and I know if I need y'all guys, all I got to do is pick up the phone. Hey, I got political ambitions. You know, I'm not as dumb as I act. I'm setting my stuff up. I appreciate you, brother.
Well, you got my vote if you run statewide.
I got you, man. I appreciate it. Hey, I'll be talking with you. Seriously,
okay.
I'll call you back.
Anytime, guys.
Thank you. See you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
That's one of your
partners
in crime. Can we use that word?
Partner in crime. Yes, that's right.
Do y'all know the gentleman? He does the same thing in Benton County. Great guy, Sam Rainwater. Y'all know Sam. He does the same thing as Mike Wilson does. You know, I know all these guys. They're good people. Hansel had to back me if they're all great people, good, friendly people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Go back to what you were saying. Somebody sent a text and said, let Ralph, turn Ralph loose. I don't know what that means, but I guess evidently they want you to talk. Somebody said that.
Before we do that, Ralph,
Yes.
let me give him the sheriff's votes in Carroll County.
Right.
And I can't tell.
Roll up the screen just a little bit, Dana, if you can, please.
They're indicating here Eric Sawyer's was 1763.
Okay.
Michael Smith with 797.
Okay.
And Ryan White with 891.
Okay.
It's a total of 3451.
That's. Do you know if that's the precincts or what that? It's hard to get that information out of Carroll County. It really is for me.
Well, that's 10 out of 17 of their polling places.
Right.
For a total of 35.
Well, if that's 10 out of 17, the Sawyers is the winner. There's no way that can come back. You know?
Probably. I mean, you're talking about 900 difference between Ryan and Sawyers.
And the history would tell us the future. When it's going 2-1, you know, 2 votes to 1. Yeah, there's no way. I would say Ryan Sawyer is going to be the new Carroll County.
Sawyer.
Eric Sawyer. Excuse me.
He's got 51% of the vote now.
Yeah, he's going to be your new sheriff. I mean, I would be surprised if something happened. Y'all all agree that's too tough. 1,193, your closest one. 1,763, and your closest one is 891, and you only got 3 or 4 more precincts. That's tough. Yep. Anything on Henry County? We're still on Lodge at 2175. Scott Pfeiffer's on the phone. Hello, Scott.
Transferring in now.
All right, thanks.
Hello, Scott. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, Mike. How are you, buddy?
Buddy, let me tell you something. Bubba, you pull some numbers in there. Tell me what happened. That's good.
Well, I don't know. You know, it wasn't enough numbers evidently, but you know, we done our best and try to run a good race and you know, it's just.
Man, I mean,
numbers,
roll that back.
That's all right.
It is. Let me look at your number. Roll it down. I mean, it's close. That is close for you, for Pfeiffer, for you to do an incumbent Benton County Mayor 1721, and you come up with 1374. Dude, that is nothing. That is close. And Ward called in earlier and said it was closer than he wanted it to be. That's close.
Yeah, I'm sure, and we're proud of the numbers we got. We sure are, and appreciate all the support. Met some really good people and supportive people I've known all my life. So it's a great experience, and I congratulate the winners there, Mr. Ward and everybody. And we're going to go along and try to make this county better regardless and come together. And
you've got political pull. You remember, when you get that kind of vote you got, that's clout, and you can use that clout because, you know, when that secured an incumbent that close of election, you know. Then you got Mr. Frazier with 479 and Miss Arnold 148. You're right there with him. That's called political clout, and you use that, Mr. Pfeiffer.
All right. Well, that's what we're going to try to do. Just everybody work together and do good for Benton.
That's right, man. I appreciate you, and like I said, I enjoyed meeting you that night, and I hate to tell you, but
sir.
you did a great job at this.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
Hansel,
it.
you want to say something?
You giving us the opportunity to talk and.
Yeah.
Scott, it was great talking to you at the forum. You did a great job there, and hope you'll consider future races there in Benton County because they need you.
Yeah, really.
Well, we're gonna give it a try sometime, probably again. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, don't hang your head low. You hold that head up high to run against an incumbent like that with that machine over there. What you did is nothing to be ashamed of, brother.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, man. You take care of the hood over there.
All right, we're gonna try it.
All
right. Good one.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
There you go. That was Mr. Pfeiffer. He come in second place in the Benton County mayor race. I mean,
that Pfeiffer and Ward thing over there has been.
Yes, it's been back and forth.
Forever.
Y'all guys, 1721 for the winner, 1374, and that's pretty good for going up against an incumbent. And Ward is a big incumbent. Got a good machine going on over there. He knows what he's doing over there. What do you think? That's pretty close, wasn't it? You doing some more ciphering?
I'm trying to figure out some. I'm getting texts on what Channel 5 is reporting on the statewide races. I'm just trying to get it.
We need
directly from
another
the
$6
site.
million dumped in Paris. I know Delaina's doing a great job. I know that, but Benton County's killed us. That's hard to believe. Getting them numbers in.
Yeah,
it is. She needs some help down there somewhere. We need commissioners. Can we help her?
We'll be glad to help her.
Yeah.
We'll send her Patrick Burns.
He went there. He went there, didn't he?
What do you think?
That's why they wanted you on the microphone. Hey, send him over, brother. Got the mighty.
He may be the reason it slowed down.
It might be the reason. Got the mighty. I can't believe you said that. Will he have his pen on?
He might have his patch on.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
okay.
he might have his
Got
patch
the
on.
mighty. Monty, you got to work with this.
I'm just
You know?
enjoying the enjoying the show.
Don't y'all sit side by side?
Yes, we
This
do.
nothing
Yes,
new
we
here,
do.
is
No,
it?
no, absolutely not. We keep each other straight.
So you're still a commissioner. I think all the numbers are in for us, aren't you? No, we still haven't yet.
We don't have
That's
them.
right. That's right. We're damn slow in Perry, St. Henry County. Wow.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
up there and find out.
Do you think that
Do I?
I'm gonna go up there and find out what's going on.
Oh, we need to. Yeah.
do you think that when we change to where you could vote at any precinct, every district, reckon that
I wonder if that
slowed
means
anything
something.
down?
Yeah, I wondered about that.
I think the problem is we vote too long. I'm gonna get on my. We got Norman Frazier on the phone. Hello, Norm.
Hey, buddy.
How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, we're surviving. How about y'all?
Well, we're doing the best I can. Well, you come up a little short tonight, my friend.
That's what it looked like, yes, sir.
Well, at least you put your head in the vice there. No, a lot of people wouldn't even do that.
That is correct, sir. That is correct.
Well, you still going to work and try to make Benton County a better place for all of them, though.
Well, we put our effort into that, and we've already been 11 years trying to make Benton County a better place. So we'll see what happens.
Well, man, I appreciate you calling in, and looked like it was a pretty good race up through there for a while. But we kept the old mayor, then come it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now all our jobs are to just hold his feet to the fire.
That's
Move
right.
forward.
That's right.
Now, we appreciate everybody that supported us and hung out with us.
That's right, brother. I appreciate you coming in, and don't give up. You've been a commissioner in the past. You know how this works.
No problem, buddy. No, we're good. We're good. No big deal here.
All right,
We just
brother.
wanted to offer Benton County citizens an option, and that's what we did tonight.
There you
Thank
did.
y'all.
I appreciate you, Norm.
Appreciate it.
Talk to you soon, Brandon.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
All right, that was Norman Frazier, a candidate for Benton County mayor.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you a number.
I want it.
This one, let's give credit. Channel 5 News.
Yes.
Website. House District 5, Republican primary, Charles Hatcher, 28,560. Andy Ogles, 25. Wait a minute. Hatcher's 28,560. And Andy Ogles is 25,241 with 73% reporting.
Told you that was going to be it's going to shock people.
Yes.
I smelt that one coming. That's the only one I smelt. Wow. An incumbent losing.
Governor's race, 63%.
Yep.
Marsha Blackburn, 43% of the vote, 241,534. 241,534.
Gotcha.
John Rose, 180,354. They just changed it on me in the middle of the report. Monty Fritz is 129,477.
And what is that, 70% in?
That's 64% reporting.
Well, she's going to get that. We got something here on the mayor race here. Lakewood is now in for Henry County, and it's still tight. David Webb, 2102. Jonathan Lodge, 2372. And Herrera, 57. That's David Webb, 2102. Jonathan Lodge, 2372. And Herrera, 57. David, has that number changed, or is there any growth in that difference in the vote? Not percent-wise, but number? Is it
It's
staying?
tightening up a little bit.
Is it tightening, going that
Tightening
way?
up a little bit. 270.
Wow. Man, it's going to be a nail biter right to the end, guys. We don't know who's going to be the leader of this county. We can call Kenny Crisper. He's he kept his job. Get hold of Kenny back here if you can. Well, keep trying to tell him Mike's going to come over and arrest him. He's a good friend of mine. I know Kenny. He's, let me see what I can do here. Hold on. Just hang tight. Got to talk, Ansel. Do some talking while I got to get him on the phone.
Hey, Mike, I'll do some talking. I appreciate you having me on here.
You leaving us?
I'm going to leave you. I got another place to go, and I appreciate you having me, and we'll see what happens.
Let me know, man. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. See you.
No problem. I'm trying to get hold of the sheriff over. Any surprises so far to anybody?
Time to go eat, ain't it?
I don't know. I mean, I think
And we all know
I wasn't surprised by the Benton County votes. I'm not surprised at the state votes. I was thinking Rose would get a little bit closer than what she has. For the ones who are following some of the incumbents, Scott DeJarlais is still as 62% in his race, 52% reporting. In the House, the Democrat side of the House race, Chaz Mulder, 13,296 at 41.7%. Yolanda Sutton out of, I think, Memphis has 10,311 for 32%. Rachel Hurley, 3,528.
I think we just got something there, Hansel. I'm not for sure.
You got something?
I think. Did you get a text too?
I got a text.
All
I got several.
That's right. See what you got there. Looks like we're going to move on to Carroll County Sheriff race. Looks like I got some movement coming up. Let's see here. Yep, they're moving to Carroll County.
I think I've got the county votes with Lakewood, which I really want to go, but you've announced those, I believe.
Yes. We got Carroll County 50% in. 50% of the precincts are in. Is the numbers changed? Give me a second here. 50% of the Carroll County precincts are in. Looks like Sawyer 1763. I think that number was that while ago, was it? Or has that went up some more? 1763. Smith 797. White 891. Is that changed any, Hansel?
Yes.
Okay. That's half the.
It's 1,000 over now.
Yeah.
It was 600. Now it's 1,000 over.
Well, no, it ain't quite 1,000 because you got 891 to 1760.
Well, I was looking at Michael Smith. Ryan came above.
Yeah, he did. He picked up
a whole lot more to get in second place. But he's still 900 away.
He's 900 away. That's going to be tough to make up, isn't it?
Big number.
It is a big number.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. What do you think about Ryan over there? Our buddy helping us.
Oh, he's a great guy. Yeah, he's always willing to help out. He's a good one.
It is.
Yeah, he's a very good guy.
So, Monty, they all wanted Ralph to talk, and the first thing he opened his mouth was wanting to throw somebody under the bus. That's just Ralph Wilder.
That's just Ralph. Known him a long time. I've worked for him. We've been friends for a long time. So
you have to sit beside him.
And when he decided to get into politics, it was another world.
You knew what was coming, didn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta love Ralph.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you do. He means well.
Means well. Absolutely.
All right. Did we get this one right here? I think so. Anything new in my ear back here? We're waiting on Henry County. Okay. We got any commercial breaks to take right quick? Yeah, let's take a commercial. Yeah, let him pull a commercial break. We're going to take a commercial break right quick. We're going to come back, and maybe we'll have some new numbers and see where we're at. We'll be right back. We'll take a quick commercial break.
At Yoder's Country Store, we like to do things a little bit differently. We serve fresh lunches made right here in our kitchens. Take them home with you, or you can enjoy them right here in our warm and inviting dining room. A full deli with meats and cheeses sliced fresh, just for you. Fountain drinks, hot coffee, or delicious fruit smoothies. Add the finishing touches. Natural and organic products, as well as locally sourced foods you won't find anywhere else. We even carry canning supplies and hard-to-find country staples. And of course, friendly service every time you visit. And we're owned and operated by Amish and Mennonite families.
Order for Bill is ready. Hey folks, James Yoder with Yoder's Country Store. We're not your regular grocery store. We're just 5 minutes from Paris. We would love to have you.
Just minutes from downtown Paris, come experience Yoder's Country Store at 75 Anderson Road.
After a drunk driving arrest, the last thing you probably want to think about is installing an ignition interlock device. We know the state requirements can be confusing, and you are being hit with expenses left and right. No matter where you live, we will walk you through the process one step at a time and help you to find the exact equipment you need at the lowest possible price. From your first call to the day you celebrate the completion of your requirements, LifeSafer is there to simplify the process and help you get back to your life.
This weekend, don't just stay home. Head to the Breakers Marina. Enjoy live music and stunning waterfront views and amazing food, all in one incredible atmosphere. Whether you're docking the boat, grabbing dinner with friends, or coming out to catch the next big band, the Breakers Marina has become the place to be on Kentucky Lake. Check out the upcoming entertainment schedule at thebreakersmarina.com, and we'll see you at the Breakers.
Is your tank on empty? For best gas prices in town, fill up at 54 Fuel Mart, 1213A Westwood Street. And don't forget your other tank. Grab hot fried chicken, wings, pizza, and on Tuesdays and Fridays, the best fried fish around. Got a sweet tooth? We've got freeze-dried candies, candy bars, and more. Rainy day? Stay dry and use our drive-up window. Farmers? We've got your dyed diesel plus parking for big rigs. Open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. If you're feeling lucky, play the lottery or grab a scratch-off while you're here. 54 Fuel Mart at the Westwood Y. More than just fuel.
The Downtown Event Center is available for parties, meetings, or family get-togethers. The center comes with spacious seating and an area that will help make serving food easier. If you are having a birthday party, this is definitely the place for you. The Downtown Event Center is located at 107 South Brewer Street. Contact Jessica at 731-642-4992 to make your reservation.
Hi, I'm David Bubba Flowers. I'm running for re-election to the County Commission in the Great District 1 of Henry County. I have proudly served you for the last 2 years in District 1, and I look forward to using my 42 years of financial and accounting experience to help lead our county for the next 4 years. I humbly ask for your vote. Thank you.
All right, folks, don't forget, coming up next Tuesday, that's August 11th, I've got American Floyd. That's a tribute to Pink Floyd, going to be right here in the studio talking with us. They're going to be playing at the Capex Center. All you old Pink Floyd fans, hey, I got that tribute band, the number one band across the country, going to be right here talking to me next Tuesday, right here live on the Mike Weatherford Show. Don't forget, Tennessee Informer Dave Vance, what happened to West Point? Duty, honor, country, what changed? Monday, August the 10th, Lieutenant Edwin Kennedy will be in here talking with Dave at 7 p.m., Monday, August the 10th. Don't forget, coming up with Sportscast Live with Jerry Buckaloo, Sunday, August 9th, 7:30 p.m. Volleyball takes center court. Henry County High School Volleyball and Paris Volleyball Club is going to be here talking with Jeremy and his daughter. Hey, it's going to be a great show. Don't miss it. Coming up on Sportscast with Jeremy Buckaloo. I want a special thanks to our sponsor, Tennessee Real Estate Company, Take Out to You, Twin Rivers Ortho, and Paris Outdoor Power. And welcome back to the Mike Weatherford Show special coverage. Election returns. Nothing's changed yet. I'm going to go back over them. Looks like we, if you can roll down a little bit, Hansel, you got the numbers for Benton and all that. You want to give him numbers again so everybody knows?
If you don't mind, let's hit the county commission races. They've changed because we've added the numbers.
Good.
We went back and got the mayor's numbers.
Right.
We don't have any news to report other than what we had. So let's go back. District 1, Ms. Chelsea Eccles, 316. James Eckel.
316s for her.
Mm-hmm.
How much for the other Eckel?
343.
Okay.
David Flowers is 537.
Gotcha.
Daniel Powell, 278. Gatlin Primrose is 324.
Gotcha.
Blake Stewart, 374.
Gotcha.
Austin Thompson, 235. Caleb Townsend, 319.
Caleb come up.
That's going to put
David,
Blake,
David and Primrose. No,
Primrose is out. James Eckel is number 3 now.
That's right.
At 343. So we got 343 for Mr. Eckel, 537 for David Flowers, and
374 for
Blake Stewart.
Wow.
And District 2.
Okay, I got Kenny on the line here.
Okay,
all right, we'll come right back to that. Hello, Sheriff.
All right. He's gonna go home.
Hello.
Hey, Mike, how are you, buddy?
Well, how are you doing, Sheriff?
Well, I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you hung on, my friend. 2,100. My votes are showing 2134 to 1717. How does that feel, Sheriff?
It feels real good, Mike. The people in Benton County have supported me now. This will be the 4th term. Never happened before in the history of Benton County, and I couldn't be happier. And I love the people in this county for standing up for me through all the things that's been said and done, but they believed in me, and I got a great crew that works with me, so I couldn't be happier, man. I'm very, very blessed.
I'm going to congratulate you. She run a hard race. She got up there 1,700 votes. I mean, that's probably the closest election you've ever had, Kenny, but you pulled it out, brother.
She run hard. She gave it her best shot, and, I'm just glad that the people believed in me and stood up for me when all these different things were said and done. You know how elections are.
Oh, yeah.
Not just here. But I'm proud that they believed in me enough. Like I said, I couldn't do better with the crew I got. If you pick the right people to put in the right places, you can go places. You can't do it by yourself.
That's right.
Kenny Hansel McAdams here. Let me ask you a question.
Hey, Hansel. Yes, sir.
I was noticing on your on Facebook, different feeds coming out of Benton County. It seems that you went more video this in the late part. Is that right?
I did a lot of video. We did quite a bit with the radio station, quite a bit with the newspaper. Spent a lot of time and stuff on my signs and stuff. And I want to thank Abbott's over there. They really does my printing and stuff, and they have worked well with me. When I called at last minute and said I need something, they got it right out to me. And everybody really worked with me well, Angela. Well,
I noticed, like I say, of course, that's what you see on Facebook is more audio. I didn't see the print ads in the paper and stuff. So
right,
they were pretty good ads.
Tell him I'm on my way in there.
I know we got a report, a statement by the, all my register deeds over there with you, Ryan
Hall,
the assessor. The property assessor.
Yeah,
was talking about the county commission. Who's on your county commission? Tell me what you're looking forward to there.
Well, I hope that things are going to smooth out with our county commissioners over here, and they'll start working together a little bit better. And, they'll start working with the sheriff's office. We've had a history of not having really good working relationship, and I want to fix all that, and I hope they're willing to fix it. Hey, if all of us work together, we can move forward. But, if you got people that you're dragging like an anchor, it kind of holds everybody back. The citizens of Benton County deserve better.
I agree. But, Kenny, I know you got a lot of celebrating to do. Not only are you a trophy husband, you're a election winning sheriff. So I'm gonna let you get to doing what you do.
Well, it's nice to speak with another trophy husband, and I want to thank you and Hansel for you guys have been great friends for years and years, and I thank the world of both of you. And I appreciate you giving me a call tonight. They're waiting on me to get in here and give a statement, I think, on the radio. So,
that's right. Well, you tell them that you had to do the Mike Weatherford Show first. We come first, right?
Absolutely.
Hey,
always, buddy.
That's right.
I'll be over and speaking to you guys the next few days. We'll grab lunch.
Let's do it. Congratulations, Sheriff.
Thank y'all.
There you go.
Give me a call.
You're
Have
right.
a good night, guys.
Congratulations.
That was Sheriff Kenny Christopher. He's an incumbent. He won his race. He won by 417 votes. And Hansel, it was whoever you talked to over there would tell you he was going one way or the other. But it come out just like this, like I said. That's fine. What was you saying there, Hansel?
They were given they all ran good races.
Yes.
But like I say, as I told you at the beginning, I thought Kenny being the incumbent advertised well. I saw a lot more advertisements of his media campaign in the last 30 days.
Give that girl credit. She run a hard race now.
She did run.
Wow.
She did run a hard race.
I would say.
When she tries another one like this, I think she'll do things a little bit different. She'll be. I think she could have been a little bit more aggressive in her.
And I think she need to be in more in the public.
Yes.
She should have come up here that day, which hindsight's always 20/20, and she could probably argue the point. But I think that's what it takes. You've got to go into the lion's mouth every once in a while when you're running for office. You've been there many times. You know what I'm talking about.
That's right.
We've got District 9, Carroll County Commissioners, top 3. I don't know. Help me out here. What is that name right there, Scott? You got to earn your keep, brother.
Spiridon rhoditis.
372. You see where I struggle with, don't you? You want this job?
I think I butchered that. We got it out there anyway.
Ricky Price, 366. And Jason Martin, 317. So the Price is Right is a county commissioner. Mr. Ricky Price, Mr. Pepsi Cola himself.
Free Pepsis for everybody in Carroll County.
Everybody gets a free Pepsi. Hey, would you want to sit here and try to read some of these names I have?
Absolutely
it's
not,
horrible.
but you're doing a great job.
No, thank you. Yeah, that's horrible, Scott. It's horrible. But, yeah, there you go. Look at that. The Price is Right. Ricky Price. He is a county commissioner, and he's still going to be my sidekick. He said, I'm not going to quit that because he enjoys it, and I enjoy having him here. Everybody loves Ricky Price. You know what, Rick? I mean, everybody does. Yeah. Being you had your guy on there a while ago. I'm going to try to get him back when we get all this other stuff done. And he's helped you out a lot, hasn't he, Ryan?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Ryan's been great. Yeah, I came in, and he's somebody I can call and count on to help me. He's been a huge help.
Have we got some more in here on Webb and Lodge? Is that what I'm looking at? Tell me in my ear. Okay, this is Grove and Henry are now in too. The total is Jonathan's moving away now. It's 27-22 for Jonathan Lodge, 24-62 for David Webb, and Miss Herrero has got 65. So that's Jonathan Lodge, 27-22, David Webb, 24-62. That's still a tight race.
It is.
Well, it's not moving away. It's just 260 votes.
Right.
So the first call out, we had 271 difference. Then that was early voting,
right.
271 difference. Then we had the 3 precincts with early voting, which takes us out of early voting because it's just the 3 precincts where they added in themselves, 262 difference.
Right. Wow.
Then we had a 270 difference, and this is 260 difference.
So it went back down.
It's went back down.
Wow.
Actually by adding.
Wow. That is a race, is it?
Yeah, it's
that race. That R is not done in Henry County what it normally does. Hansel, can you see that coming?
It's not on that position yet.
It's not on that position. It shows that the R, which is supposed to be the big thing in Henry County, as of yet. Now it's too close to call. There's probably a few more precincts out there. Would somebody tell me, Hansel, you think there's more out there? I think there is.
Oh, there's got to be. We're not even. Yeah. That balance right there is only 5,100. And they think we were
6,000.
going to have 7,000 people voting.
Right. Yeah. So we're still got some precincts out there. It's still a little bit to go. Nothing's changed in Carroll County Sheriff's. 50% of the precincts have in. Sawyer 1763, Smith 797, White 891. That's haven't changed.
I need to go back in and finish. We had some totals come in and finish the county commissioners for Henry County.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
With what we have. We don't have it with this latest box. They'll be sending that to us. But District 2, Ralph Wiles, 343, Charles Elizondo, 324, Paul Neal, 251, Eric Walker, 260. Don't know if we're expecting any more boxes there, but right now, Paul Neal's the incumbent. He has the lowest vote. That's 4, and they only select 3. Of course, in District 3, all unopposed, Monty Starks, Marty Visser, and Todd Wright. Starks are 989, Visser 827, Todd Wright 792. Also, District 4, 3 unopposed, David Tater Hayes 274, Kenneth Humphreys 291, Ricky Parker 218. And in the 5th district,
back up on Tater, there was 4 running in that district.
There's 3.
Just 3?
District 4, but 3 running.
I got you now. I'm sorry.
So Tater Hayes, Kenneth Humphreys, and Ricky Parker.
Nothing changed. Okay.
Will be. But in District 5, we had Patrick Burns at 427, Randall Perry 452, Joe Rice at 505, James Thomas Bates at 215, and Gregory Allen Carter at 252. So Patrick Burns, Randall Perry, and Joe Rice are the top 3 and will be, because there's a 300, almost 250, 300 vote difference.
Right.
Now, what was interesting, those are all 3 Republicans.
Yes.
In that district. The District 4 that elected 3 without any opposition, all independents. District 3 voted without any opposition, all Republicans.
Right.
District 2 were Ralph Wiles, Charles Elizondo, Paul Neal, and Eric Walker. Ralph was the only Republican nominee. And in District 1, Chelsea and James Eichel, I think it's Eichel. I apologize.
That's my
for
district.
Eichels.
You're fine. I want to break this down right now. Who is my county commissioners?
Where you are right now, we
District
determined
1.
it's going to be David Flowers.
Okay.
Blake Stewart.
Right.
And James Eichel.
That's the top 3 getters
right now. And I don't know if we got 100%.
Well, we got Purrier. I don't know. This is the way we're having to get these in here is aggravating me. I like it different, but I like stuff. I'm kind of anal about. I want to get it in right. So wow, that's Primrose is out. How far is Primrose out? Because he's an incumbent in that area.
Yeah, Primrose will be out by 16, 19 votes.
Still, if we haven't got the hardcore part of Purrier in, and that District 1's a big district through there, but Cottage Grove is in. I don't know. We may have a new commissioner. Look who we got sitting over Rocky and Randall. Come over and join us, Rocker and Randall French. Just get either side you want to get, brother. It's political. And you are the political guru of Henry County.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
I'm sure you know both of these cats I got sitting here with me. Any surprises coming from you?
I'm about as political as a cat, if you want to get right down to it. So,
what do you think about this?
It was just election, so I felt like you brought me in on the
That's
one.
right. That's right. You always come up here and hang out with me on elections.
Just for the color guy. It's color guy. So.
What do you think about this mayor race in Henry County? We've called about all of them. Benton County is done. They kept incumbent in the mayor. They kept incumbents in the sheriff. Henry County right now, it's tight. It's 200 votes.
I knew it was going to be close.
Yep.
I mean, they're both good guys. I mean, David's been around stuff forever. I think Jonathan's run a good, clean campaign, stood on principles of what he wanted to put out, and
are you surprised that R isn't doing more for David?
I'm going to get so.
No, I'm serious. That's a serious question. And that R is important in Tennessee. How important is it
in Tennessee?
in Henry County?
I think it is. I mean, I agree with that, but when it comes to mayor campaigns, I'm probably going to get smoked right here when I say that.
I'm not going to smoke you. It's your
I don't think
opinion.
it should matter. I honestly,
you're
I don't.
right. That's your opinion.
I don't think. I don't think Scott should have to run as anything. Everybody knows
if
Scott.
you don't have to, yeah.
I mean,
did you run or what?
I did.
Just to be honest with you, in my opinion, I think county government sort of comes down to common sense, and there's a lot more sentimental things.
A lot
at
of
play.
people will argue the point, and they'll say, "Well, that tells you how their ideology,
their
is."
persona." Yeah, I get that.
Cottage Grove, Parish Land, and Harrison are in. That's all I got, Hansel. So there we are. Cottage Grove, Parish Landing, and Harrison. Is that it? They're telling me in my ear, and it's still 27-22 for Lodge, 24-62 for Webb, 65 for Herrero. Nothing's changed, has it?
No, I don't have anything changed now.
Okay.
Give me what you just said. Who's in or who's out?
Cottage Grove, Parish Landing, Harrison, and Lakewood are now in for Henry County. That's all I can get. And it's 9 o'clock, and my guy's been up there for 3 hours at Henry County Election Commission. Benton County's in, all these other counties in. Delana needs some help up there. These commissioners have been on my show. They're going to have to get some of that $63 million that me and Bubba Flowers found in that county and give that girl some damn help up there. I got to go to work in the morning. We're missing Grove and Henry.
He's got to turn the key. Yeah.
But I think with that, somebody get a calculator, Scott. I'm going to put you to work. 27-22 minus 24-62. People goes by percent wise. I go by the number.
24-62?
Yes, sir. What's that show you?
260.
260 is where we're at. You can't call that race yet. Too many votes out there.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you can. Carroll County, 1763 with 50% of the precincts in. 1763 for Eric Sawyers, Mike Smith, 797. Mr. Ryan White, 891. That's with half the votes in. But I don't know Carroll County enough to know, Hansel, that's your old home county. I don't know where the votes could come from or who's expecting. Does that hit from Sawyer just come from his area, and then Smith or White's hasn't got their vote?
I mean, it's always knowing where the votes came from.
That's right. We don't know.
And in Carroll County, Huntington is about as far from McKenzie, not just the 8 to 10 miles.
Yeah.
Philosophically, they are a world apart.
They are. We're missing Puryear, Grove, New Harmony, and Henry, according to what they're reporting here. Puryear vote is the one I'm worried about. That's not worried, but when I say that, neither way, I don't care who wins this. I'm non-partial. But that's the one that could change his total up here on this mayor race, Puryear. And
that was always the box.
It was.
In 1990, 98 when I ran, you always wanted the Puryear box.
You had to have it.
Because Puryear
set the precedent. They said it. I've been politicking since 81, and across the country, and people knows that. And Puryear is not as big of a... But, Hansel, the whole politic that you and I grew up in has changed.
Oh,
it's
100%.
not the same. There's not loyalty like it used to be. I don't see that in any of the parties. You'll have one party fighting with their other party member.
It's social media, Mike. It's
media. Yeah, I understand, but it's political.
Yeah,
he's not. They'll say he's not a Republican. Yes, he's a Republican. They confuse someone's political party with your ideology.
And opinions.
No, ideology and listen to what I'm saying. Republican is your party. Your ideology is either conservative, you're mega, or you're middle of the road. That's where that problem lies.
I understand that, but I think they take their opinions and put it into what it is. That's why I say opinions. That's,
Could be, but
and that's.
You hear them say Republican, conservative. I'm a conservative Republican. I'm a moderate Republican. Or I'm a mega, or,
Right.
People confuse them, is what I'm saying, Randall.
Hansel, you've done a great job, brother.
Yeah.
I've listened to y'all tonight.
Hey,
You've done a great job.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We just try and
yes, sir.
Get it out to the folks.
Thank you, brother. I don't know if we're going to get any more votes in. My guy said he had to leave at the Henry County. I don't know what we're going to do now. Maybe somebody else can get me up there and get me some. Tell me with my ear what's going on. Kevin. Yeah, I just seen Ken come back in and said he had to go. He not got no more numbers he can get me, or are we getting them somewhere else, or what are we doing? Okay. Wow. So we're shut down. Okay. Huh. Yeah, send him, see if he can run up here and see if he can get us some numbers. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. They're taking some time, and this boy had to go. I understand. I mean, I didn't expect to be no 9:15, did y'all?
I don't think anybody did.
No.
No.
That's crazy.
Especially four precincts not reported.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something's, and I'm not blaming it on nobody. I understand that. I'm not, but this needs to be looked at. We need to
Well,
find
it's
out.
also a close race, so you don't want to throw something out that's not true. So
well,
they may be recounting. There's
possible
all kinds of things going on.
possible. Let me see if I can get anything right here. Nothing. I'll find out later from him what went on. He's got a.
Is that yours?
Probably.
Do you know your password?
Hey, Kevin, repeat the password into Hansel's ear so he can get this password for Wi-Fi. But anyway, it's a close race still.
Repeat.
271. We've got all of them in. We're still waiting. We're satisfied with Benton County. I'm satisfied on the mayor and all that in Benton County. We're waiting on Henry County, and we're waiting a little bit on Carroll County, just a little bit. We're 50% through in Carroll County. We're missing Grove, New Harmony, Tennessee Technology Center, and Henry here in Paris. You see any surprise in any of them other than the Puryear one I was talking about? I think Puryear could go either way. There's a lot of got you, Shasta. Okay, let's patch her through. Hello.
Hello. I just wanted to say congratulations to Mayor Ward.
That's right. Welcome to the show, Shasta. Well, you put up a good fight, girl.
Well, I did what I could, and then when you want to make a change, you've got to try to do something about it.
That's right. Well, hey, just by putting your name in the hat is a big step. A lot of people has never done that. So just to step up and do what you did says a whole lot.
Well, I appreciate that, and like I said, congratulations
All
to
right.
all of them, and good night to everybody.
All righty. I appreciate you calling in. Shasta Arnold, she was a candidate for the Benton County mayor. What was you saying there, Hansel? Trying to get us some numbers?
I'm trying to get some numbers up there with some other folks I know.
Yeah, anybody up there?
We don't have them yet. But
I know. I'm telling you, people they're leaving up there. They're getting tired. Let me do this. Hold on. Just one of y'all keep talking. No, he was going to come here. So, what's his name? Collins. He's not. You got his number?
Andy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Text him and see what he says. If he's got any different numbers. Evidently, there's a issue up there, and it's not the girl's fault. I know Delena's doing the best she can, so let me make it perfectly clear. But it's 9:15. We don't have the precincts. Benton County, huh?
4 of them.
Mm-hmm. 5.
5?
1, 2, 3, 4. You're correct.
4 of them. Yeah.
And Benton County's done and gone. They're all going home and drinking whiskey, celebrating.
Bourbon.
So Hansel, the R, it hasn't come in.
No, they've not in the places where
you would have thought.
Yeah,
I would have thought that's what people was telling me. Where we at on the state ride with the governor? Is Andy Ogle fixing to lose this re-election?
Yeah, I think Andy Ogle's time is done.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think caused that?
Andy Ogle's.
You think he caused his own loss? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was he run a lot by being tight with the President Trump, which I don't think that's not a bad thing, but maybe he did enough talking about what he did. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Andy Ogles
beat himself.
He didn't endear himself to the voters. He didn't endear himself to believability, honesty. I mean, when you're 4 weeks away from your reelection in your primary, and you've got Phil Williams at Channel 5 knocking on your door and trying to get in, I think they turned him down from going into one of his campaign things the last 2 days. You've got problems. And Nashville covers everything except from Weakley County all the way. Of course, that district now covers Memphis, every county on the Mississippi River, every county in Kentucky up to Clarksville, and then down into Columbia.
Yeah, it's a mess.
So you're covered. A lot of that's covered in the Nashville media market.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Channel 5's knocking on your door.
New? Same thing we're in?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. Well, it might be morning before we know who the new mayor is.
Has that ever happened before?
No, but I've done it a couple of times, and I've been late, but I don't recall being this late, but I could be wrong.
Let me give you a number.
Yeah.
83%. This is we'll give a credit to Channel 5 News. They put this on their site. Neil sent us.
What?
Neil Thompson.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to, I just seen it pop
We love Neil Thompson, our district attorney. I won't say what
he text too, yeah.
Yeah. Love him to death.
I seen it pop up there.
He's done great. And let me just throw that. He don't have to win. He'll be on the ballot in 4 more years because he's young and
He'll be up
aggressive.
there then.
Yeah. He's young and aggressive, doing a great job. Got a great family. But going to the District 5 Republican primary, Charlie Hatcher, this is 83% reporting. Charlie Hatcher, 33,990. Andy Ogles is 29,856. That's 53% versus 46%. There's not a lot of difference.
Now, how many percent of that vote is that?
83% reporting.
83%. Do you know where them are from? Is there any hotbeds for Ogle? Would you no way to know? Would you?
Well, I wouldn't know which of that came out of Memphis.
Yeah.
Because they took a lot of the Memphis district is in North Memphis and along the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
I don't know how much downtown that he got.
Right.
If it even goes, it could very well. They split off.
But here, another thing, I hate to butt in, but Hatcher being a farming guy, you know, when he's picked up northwest Tennessee in his district here, that could be that early vote. I mean, that farming vote, and maybe the big city votes hasn't come in for Hatcher. Maybe we're thinking it this wrong way because this early, you know, this northwest Tennessee and all that is Hatcher country.
Well, it is, and the thing about it is, Hatcher served under, I think, Governor Lee.
Yeah, he was ag
commissioner.
Right. So he quit that just so to run this office.
He's got some experience in politics, but he was endorsed by Governor Lee and Governor Haslam.
That's right.
Came out.
That's right.
To endorse him also. Right. So I think he's got the street cred, for the Republican Party.
Is that a shocker? Would either one of y'all call that a shocker?
I think it's going to have to be a wash from here on out.
Yeah,
83% of it's in, and you got that much of a difference.
Yeah, you're right at 4,000 votes.
I mean,
I don't know how many's left. I don't know where these votes come in from. If all these are rural counties that Hatcher's got, like Henry County and all them surrounding counties, I can see that lead. But if that's got Memphis and the big areas involved in it, in Columbia and all down that area, Ogle's in trouble.
Well, he's not going to get. He's not going to get a big bump from home.
No,
because Hatcher's from his home county.
That's right.
Yeah. So where's he going to get it?
Yeah, I'm just wondering about the bigger metro. Franklin. I mean, he's from. I think both of them is from Columbia. One of them was the mayor. Wasn't Ogle the mayor? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I think he might have been a mayor. I know Mulder is also a mayor.
Yeah,
and he's on the Democrat side.
Right.
And then you got Hatcher from there, and then you got Ogles.
That's going to be a good race between what's his name, Mole?
Chaz Mulder.
Running against, looks like right now, Hatcher, which is too early to say. Would that be a good race?
It'd be a good race. And
do you think a Democrat could come back in this district and take a win?
With the current negative public assessment of D.C., yes.
Gotcha. Understood.
And I'm not putting that on the president.
No.
I'm not putting on, I mean, I would put it on Congress.
Right.
You know, but, you know, you can't blame it on, I mean,
right.
You can't blame it on the president because, you know, Tennessee still supports him, I think, to a large degree. Right. So it's, I think
Carroll County, it says right here that write-ins still to count. Just spoke with our people over there, Roger White, and it's not. They're not moving either. They're stuck at 50%, Carroll County. But it looks like Sawyer. I don't know. I'm not going to call this race, but it looks like Sawyer's ahead solidly so far with 50% of the votes, 1,763. Mr. White, 891. And Mr. Smith, 797. That's a pretty comfortable lead with 50% in. And if future tells us about the history, it's going to stay that lead. It's going to stay there pretty well. We're still nothing come in. We're looking for Grove, New Harmony, Tennessee Technology Center, and Henry. And some McAdams. Somebody needs to get in the truck and go out there and find out where all them are at, see where they're at. We call them hanging chads back in the old days. Remember that one?
Well, earlier you said Grove, Henry, Puryear, and New Harmony.
Yeah, now they're telling me that Grove, Cottage Grove, Parish Landing, Harrison, and Lakewood are in. We're waiting on Grove, New Harmony, Tennessee Technology Center, and Henry, is what I'm reading here. Am I missing any?
Where's Puryear?
I don't know. Y'all tell me where Puryear is. Puryear's already in?
Puryear's going to be Harrelson.
There is no more Puryear vote. It's Harrison now.
Correct. Yeah, my bad.
Got you. Okay. You had me confused. I thought I'd called it a while ago. You're right. There is no, that's what they mean. There is no more Harrison. I was thinking, what does that mean? Okay, yeah.
And which way did that go? Which way did Puryear go?
We didn't break it down.
Didn't get it? Okay.
No, we're just lucky to get these full numbers. Right now, we'll get to other numbers later. But it looks like we're missing Grove, New Harmony, Tennessee Technology Center, and Henry. So what precinct would you say would be is either of them, Webb and Lodge, both had their precincts report?
No, Tennessee Tech, which is a major city, the major city box.
That would be for Jonathan?
Well, more so for Jonathan than I think David. But David's got a strong box. You know, I think he lives in Parish now, but he's obviously from Mansfield. And that box is in.
What's Mansfield box?
Henry's not. But
Henry's not.
New Harmony. That's more down there toward the lake. That's Springville area.
That's right.
And that one's not in. And you got Grove. I'm just trying to make some talk here. Let me
just tell you, Henry's going to be a big box for Webb for two reasons. One, his family's there. He's from there.
Right.
Two, Henry predominantly has a large, even when the Democrats were in the majority, Henry always had a large Republican turnout.
Wow.
So I think now it's even more.
Did the phone call that text you make, are they waiting on the same thing, or did you?
As far as I know.
You never got an answer back?
I didn't get much back out of it.
Okay. Wow, this is something. Sit here and wait on this. I don't know. I'm going to give it a little while longer. I mean, it's 9:30. Poll's been closed 2 hours, but Carroll County's still counting too. Grove, New Harmony, Tennessee Technology Center, and Henry. I don't know. Dana, find out. Call one of y'all. Call Ken and find out what the issue was, if you would. Okay. I think I heard her say something. Did you hear me? Okay. That is, nothing changed, Hansel. I don't see anything in these votes right here that's going to make it go one way or the other. With what's left with Grove, New Harmony, Tennessee Technology Center, and Henry, it could stay this way right to the last vote. It could be a 100-vote race. I can see that. Can you?
Yeah.
Two digits.
I think New Harmony. It's hard to call New Harmony.
Yeah.
For these two, but both these guys have associations to the city boxes,
Yeah,
Grove,
yeah.
and the
Right.
Tennessee Tech box. So and it's a lot of people.
It is
in
a
that
lot
Tennessee
of-
Tech box.
It is.
Because we used to vote Tech in the high school.
Yeah.
And back when I was running, and you always wanted to wait. They could make or break where you are.
Do you think the holdup is that new voting block we did where you can vote anytime, anywhere? You know what I'm talking about? You don't have to go to your precinct. Could that be some of the holdup, or is that how they help speed it up? What do y'all think? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what to say. I mean, you'd think it would be easier with it being a little more consolidated, but
Like I said, I'll make it perfectly clear.
communication.
I'm not talking about anything. I'm just questioning these late returns coming in so late in a small county. You know, is that not a fair question? What's
Yeah,
taking so long?
You know, I think there's going to be more communication on that. You know, trying to get.
Yeah.
I mean, you're crossing hairs there.
Okay.
We may.
Right. They're waiting on 2. We need to look and see if we can hear anything there. So let me see here. Look around. See if you see any numbers anywhere different than what we got here.
I've not seen anything here. This is what I've got here.
Right.
You scroll across in the green. Those are the ones that are in, and
okay.
I don't.
Let me write this down here for you. Online, see that right there? You see what they showing anything
Yes,
different?
that's
where they're at.
where they're at. Yes.
They showing anything numbers different than what we got? 2462, 2722.
Let's see. See if there's where the total's at on here. I may have to total them up. No, that's exactly what they're at.
Yep.
2722, 2462.
Yep. Everybody's at the same then. Everybody we're checking has got the same numbers we do. I do know that. Right? Okay. We got somebody live with us right here. All right.
I did just get this.
Hey, Scott.
How you doing, Mike?
Pretty good. What you got?
Probably the same numbers you have. They don't have an exact time of when we're going to get the last 2 houses in for scores, but I'll definitely keep you updated and let you know when those come in ASAP.
What precincts are we waiting on? What boxes?
I think they said Cottage Grove and Henry.
No, we done got Cottage Grove. Go back in there and find out if you would. I'd like to know if you could and get back with us. Do you know what the holdup is? Has anybody said?
They haven't. They're just about as dark as we are. They're not there where the counts are going. So
Okay. So are you showing 2462 for Webb and 2722 for Lodge? Is that where you're at on numbers?
let me see here. They gave me a sheet with a lot of names on it.
Yep.
Let me see. Those numbers sound right, though. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That's where we're at. All right. Find out. And if you would, find out which boxes are waiting on, which precincts, so we'll know.
All righty. I got you.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
All right. Bye-bye.
He said Cottage Grove, but I think we're just waiting on Grove.
Grove, yeah.
The Grove
I
School.
don't know if that's official or not.
Yeah.
So
Somebody said that we just got somebody said that Webb won TCAT by 32 votes. I don't know. I don't trust
Yeah,
that. Really.
no.
I want to get something
that
better.
was on Facebook. So
Yeah.
He
Why would
may
they
have.
Yeah, and we may already have them numbers in there.
He's saying it's already got him in the numbers. So
Yeah, we don't care about that. We're waiting on Grove and Henry. If you won by 32, that's tight. If
That
we're
ain't
waiting,
gaining much ground for a precinct.
no. If we're still here at 2462 and 2722, and still waiting here. Okay, talk cancel. Folks, we're just trying to find stuff to talk about. We're like all of y'all, if you're watching us, we're just trying to get you the info. It's just coming in real slow. Looks like for what we're getting, we're missing Grove and Henry. We're 271 votes apart. Was that correct?
260.
260 votes apart. I don't know. I wouldn't call this race yet. I think it's going to be a nail biter, guys. Do y'all?
You said Grove and Henry. We were 4 earlier. So
yeah, I
we've
think
had
it's
two.
down. Yeah, I think
we had 2 come in. Okay.
I think it's all down there, the way they're giving that information out is confusing us.
Gotcha.
And I've had to change people down there, because one guy had to go home. Did anybody find out in the back what happened to what Ken said? Did you hear anything, Kevin? Okay. All right, so we're still waiting. We're waiting, and I guess the best thing we can do is just take a quick break. I don't want to do no promos or nothing. Just take a quick break. Kevin, can you do that? All right, give him a few seconds. Take a break, and we'll be back with you because we get some more info. Like I said, 2462 for Webb, 2722 for Lodge. That's a vote difference of 260. Looks to me like on my end we're missing Grove and Henry. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Here at Yoder's Country Store, we like to do things a little bit differently. We serve fresh lunches made right here in our kitchens. Take them home with you, or you can enjoy them right here in our warm and inviting dining room. A full deli with meats and cheeses sliced fresh, just for you. Fountain drinks, hot coffee, or delicious fruit smoothies add the finishing touches. Natural and organic products, as well as locally sourced foods you won't find anywhere else. We even carry canning supplies and hard-to-find country staples. And of course, friendly service every time you visit. And we're owned and operated by Amish and Mennonite families.
Order for bill is ready. Hey folks, James Yoder with Yoder's Country Store. We're not your regular grocery store. We're just 5 minutes from Paris. We would love to have you.
Just minutes from downtown Paris, come experience Yoder's Country Store at 75 Anderson Road.
After a drunk driving arrest, the last thing you probably want to think about is installing an ignition interlock device. We know the state requirements can be confusing, and you are being hit with expenses left and right. No matter where you live, we will walk you through the process one step at a time and help you to find the exact equipment you need at the lowest possible price. From your first call to the day you celebrate the completion of your requirements, LifeSafer is there to simplify the process and help you get back to your life.
This weekend, don't just stay home. Head to the Breakers Marina. Enjoy live music and stunning waterfront views and amazing food, all in one incredible atmosphere. Whether you're docking the boat, grabbing dinner with friends, or coming out to catch the next big band, the Breakers Marina has become the place to be on Kentucky Lake. Check out the upcoming entertainment schedule at thebreakersmarina.com, and we'll see you at the Breakers.
Is your tank on empty? For best gas prices in town, fill up at 54 Fuel Mart, 1213A Westwood Street. And don't forget your other tank. Grab hot fried chicken, wings, pizza, and on Tuesdays and Fridays, the best fried fish around. Got a sweet tooth? We've got freeze-dried candies, candy bars, and more. Rainy day? Stay dry and use our drive-up window. Farmers? We've got your dyed diesel plus parking for big rigs. Open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. If you're feeling lucky, play the lottery or grab a scratch-off while you're here. 54 Fuel Mart at the Westwood Y. More than just fuel.
The Downtown Event Center is available for parties, meetings, or family get-togethers. The center comes with spacious seating and an area that will help make serving food easier. If you are having a birthday party, this is definitely the place for you. The Downtown Event Center is located at 107 South Brewer Street. Contact Jessica at 731-642-4992 to make your reservation.
Hi, I'm David Bubba Flowers. I'm running for re-election to the County Commission in the great District 1 of Henry County. I have proudly served you for the last 2 years in District 1, and I look forward to using my 42 years of financial and accounting experience to help lead our county for the next 4 years. I humbly ask for your vote. Thank you.
All right, welcome back to the Mike Weatherford Show. We're still waiting on a couple of precincts here. We're waiting on Grove and Henry. Nothing's changed. Too early to call. 240, 260 votes between them. It's a real tight race. Ansel, do you see or do you see anything that we could call? I don't see Grove being for either one of them. I don't see Henry. I don't see how to call this race early.
No, there's nothing we can call here because it's so close. You know, even some of the, if I knew where the district lines for the county commission,
yeah,
you know, where they were drawn, and we know which one of them's, which one of the districts that Grove and Henry in, and somebody may be able to text us and tell us we could be able to call the county commission races.
Yes.
Because they're only waiting. Now,
just for a few.
And the old Grove used to be with. I know Kenneth Humphreys used to be in that district, so that would have been. Let me get that in front of me.
Yeah, we got so many notes. I've wrote on everything.
Well, I've got them all lined up here.
While you looking, the Ogle, Mr. Rocky Randall, did you bring the dang guitar? We might just play a little music while we wait.
I should have, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think about it. But are you surprised with the Ogle and Hatcher?
Not really. I mean, just to be honest with you, I mean,
I'm kind of shocked a little bit.
I'm not. Hatcher the farmer, you know.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying it's when you go back, they're both Republicans, so you can't use that word.
No.
But what I'm saying is an incumbent that was endorsed by Donald Trump. Does that make Donald Trump weaker, or does that just?
How many commercials do you see where that everybody's using Trump? Everybody's using.
Yeah.
I mean, you got several people saying Trump's backing them. You know, which.
Yeah.
Now it's at the point to who do you believe?
And if he doesn't, and if President Trump hasn't come out and said he backs them, they're saying they support him.
That's right. That's right.
It's
so who do you believe?
Yeah, you're right. But we're showing in Henry County that you can run a very competitive race. I can't say that Lodge has won. It looks like he's in the lead right here, and it does. The numbers don't lie. But for an incumbent to beat a Republican in Tennessee, in Henry County, is what it is. I was surprised that we're seeing that. Are you? That big a numbers?
No, I'm not. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Jonathan and Webb. I'm talking about Republicans getting beat. That's surprising.
Oh well, okay. I thought you was talking about the mayoral race.
No.
Yeah, I just I'll go back. Reiterating what I was saying, I don't think it really belongs in every bit of it, but All
right, we got Scott here. I hate to butt in, but let's get some numbers in there if we can. All right, patch him through to me. Scott, you got anything?
We got new numbers in. We've got Webb at 2,758, and we've got Jonathan Lodge at 3,133.
Oh, okay. 2758, 3133.
That's correct.
What about
we're waiting on one more?
We're
waiting on one more.
Do you know where that precinct right there come from?
No, I don't. It was such a quick. I had to grab it so quick and write it down.
I got you.
Didn't have that piece of paper for me, so I wrote it on my hand and came out here to talk to you.
So we got one precinct left. Well, it looks like Jonathan Law is going to win this thing, guys. I don't think one. I don't
like it.
Yep. Hey, I appreciate it, brother.
Thank you, sir.
We'll call you back.
So
Thank you.
The big push would be if it's Henry.
Yeah.
That's not in.
Yeah. If that's Henry.
That would be something we want to know. That bump just went from 260 to 375.
Yeah, 375. That's right. I was wondering where that bump come from, but I think you can say Jonathan's comfortably going to win this, but it's not going to be a runaway. Everybody was saying it's going to be a landslide. It's not there. It's a tight, competitive race in this mayor race in Henry
Who
County.
cares? Just do what you said you was going to do.
That's
if
right.
you win it. So.
That's right. I agree with you,
Yeah,
brother.
who cares if it's a
That's
landslide?
that's
A dub's a
the
dub,
best
right?
thing. That's
A
right,
dub
but
is
that's
a
the
dub,
first
yeah.
thing I've heard said tonight.
Yeah.
But Hansel, I don't know where them come from, but that's a 375 vote spread. I don't think there's 375 votes left out there. He said we got a total. I'm going to give you a total here. I'll tell you how many votes are left. Okay, how many votal totes? Add them two numbers together, 2758 and 3133. What is that?
5891.
We had 6,003 votes cast. That's
Wow.
what number I had.
6,003 votes, and we're at 5891.
Yeah, you got a few for this Herrera woman here. 65 is the last number I had. That's hard to get. Hard to get them numbers because it's tough out there, folks. It ain't just me. Everybody's doing these in your county can tell you it's tough to get these votes tonight. How many votes are out there, would you say, Hansel? 200?
According to that number, no more than 200.
200 votes? It looks like Jonathan Lodge is going to be Henry County's mayor. I'm not calling it by no means, but I don't see a path for
simple
David
math,
Webb.
right?
Simple math.
Simple
if these numbers are right, but you're witnessing what I'm going through. So if everybody jumps on me, you can say no.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. You know it's
that's the big stick stirs. You know.
Oh
how it is.
yeah, I don't care about that.
I got a text myself.
Oh
So.
well, y'all, I don't care about the text. I'm saying they're going to say that I called it earlier or something, but I'm just saying it's been rough to get these numbers, hasn't it?
Oh, I just showed up late, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Hansel, you got anything new? Okay.
I wanted to say, the first time, of course, we were set up different.
Yeah.
And if you remember, Patrick was here, and I commented on Patrick's socks.
Yeah.
I thought I might come by tonight, so I just wore my shirt for Patrick's socks.
That's good. What you got, Hansel?
I'm trying to get this I think the last box is in.
Okay, you think we're getting it in? Okay, we'll be pretty close. If we're 375, this election is going to come down to less than 500 votes. That's a pretty good. That's good for Jonathan to pull this off against a Republican.
What was that margin earlier? 370 something?
375.
Yeah.
There's not enough votes left. I don't see it, but being as slow as we're getting these numbers in, I don't want to say this, but it ain't looking like David Webb can come back. He's been behind all night. He went up and down. He's never been ahead. He's been behind, but he's lost. He's gained a few, but he's never got the lead, has he, Hansel?
Pardon me?
David Webb never got the lead out of the numbers we got all night.
No, and I think the last numbers that we received was the last vote.
You think that's it?
I think that's it. I know they're reporting that Lodge won with 31-33. That's what we had, 52% of the vote.
So you're saying Herrera might have got 300 and something votes?
They didn't report it.
They didn't report her. Yeah.
But I think.
So you think it's over? So you think Jonathan Lodge is the mayor? All right, folks. If their numbers are right, it's been a tough night. I've had two different people down there. We're getting too conflicting, but it looks like Jonathan Lodge has pulled it off. It looks like Jonathan Lodge is going to be the new mayor of Henry County. Hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, man. We've got young guys coming up. You said it a while ago. Do what you said you're going to do.
Yeah.
But the mayor is limited on their power.
Yeah, everybody thinks you're mayor, you're going to come in, and you know this as well. I mean, everybody thinks, and I ain't never been on a commission, but I got friends that have. I know how it works.
But I stayed in a Holiday Inn once.
Yeah. Express.
Yeah.
Express, yeah.
Yeah.
But, everybody thinks they can just come in and wave a magic wand and roll it, but that's not
Mayor
the
has
case.
no power.
That's not the case.
It looks like we might have picked up a new commissioner in my district. I can't tell you for sure. Okay, we got Scott one more time here. Tell me where we're at, Scott. All right, Scott, you're sideways, but go ahead. There you go.
There we go. So District 2 commissioner as finished an official tie. They're going to have to have it certified by the state, so we won't have those numbers for tonight. But it's a tie between Neil and Walker, I think.
Who?
Yeah. Paul Neal and Eric Walker, both with 437 votes.
Wow. All right, that's good.
And then they got to count the write-ins.
That's got to count the write-in. Where are we at? Is the mayor race over? I think all the precincts are in, correct?
I think the mayor's race is over.
I see people starting to leave. I haven't heard the final yet. I've been out here waiting to get online with you, but I'll have word for you in about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Let me know. Just tell them in the back. Tell them if that's the final, so I'll know.
I think, Scott, the last numbers you gave us that you didn't know it was from 2 boxes. The last number you gave us, I think, is going to be both boxes. So just check that with the numbers you gave us. It's 3133 for Lodge, 2758 for Webb.
Should be
All right, I'll double check that for you.
All right, appreciate it. All right, folks.
Good job, guys.
Try it in the back. If you can get a hold of Lodge and Webb right quick, we'll talk to them. If you can, we'll spend a little time trying to do it. I'm not going to spend too much time, but I'm going to try to talk to them. If you get them, patch them through to me. Looks like that the R is not that important in Henry County elections.
Oh, it is. It is, Mike.
No,
I mean,
no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying it's not. You can't. Jonathan Lodge done a hell of a race to beat that R. That's what I'd been hearing. He's got to beat that R. He's got to beat that R. And Jonathan Lodge pulled it off.
He did.
He did.
He pulled it off. And that's the big thing. And somebody been in politics along with me and Hansel, it's hard to beat those letters when you go to independent. Is it not, Hansel?
And what you've got, you've got an organized group of people.
That's right.
Who's going to support
your
group.
Yeah.
I mean, I ran as everybody knows. I ran as Democrat in my 3.
But that was back years ago.
I understand that, but the people who want my job, who ran for my job the last 2 times, ran as ours.
Yeah.
And they got that support.
Changed. That's right.
And at some point, it may change. It may not.
Yeah.
But it's changing at different places across the country.
It's changing. You've been talking off the record before for a long time that these, when you got a supermajority in Tennessee like the Republicans do, that can be a double-edged sword. Can it not?
It's a double-edged sword, and we just the voting public aren't stupid.
No,
they know when you do your job. If you don't do your job, you're kicked out.
That's right.
Ogles is gone.
That's right.
There's no question in my mind he is gone.
Right. You think it's going to?
I think he's going to go.
And you think that we're going to have the first woman governor? Because you think if she wins this nominee for the Republican nominee for governor, can she? She'll be the governor.
She'll be the governor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then that's and she's going to get that with absolutely with the help of the R, because when you get outside of local,
that's been my point. What is it? What is it? The local R, y'all. You misunderstood what I said. The local R.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter anymore.
I wouldn't say it doesn't matter at all. I didn't
say it all.
I think the way that Jonathan ran his campaign, was really good.
But it's close. 375 votes. I was told between 400 and 500. Let me call right here. Let me see here. I got to do Dana, walk out here and I'll give you this number. I don't want to say it on the air if I can find it, if you would please. Hansel, talk with the people while I'm doing this, please, sir.
All right. Let me do a shout out. Tonight was just non-political. Henry County football had their season prep rally tonight. We're getting ready for a really good football season. Yep. One of my neighbor boy, Mr. Spellings, is our quarterback. Great kid, great family. Looking forward to him leading us back to, I guess it's Cookeville is where we still go. I'm not sure. We hadn't been there in a while. I think we're going to have a good football team, and they had their community celebration tonight. And I want to give a shout. Somebody who helped me get prepared here is Allie Jo Schenkel, attorney in our office. Spent 4 nights going to Jackson with my wife and her friends as she competed for Miss Tennessee.
Wow.
And got won the People's Choice in that pageant of, I think, 34 girls, and won her preliminary round of talent, and just a great attorney. Recommend her to anybody that's looking for an attorney for domestic relations, criminal. She's good.
Right.
And I appreciate the help she's given me tonight.
I want to give a shout out to my guys over there that helped us, Mr. White. Roll this down if you would, please. All right, hold on. We've got David Webb on the phone. David?
All right.
Hello, David.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing? Mike Weatherford, how you doing, my friend?
Well, I'm actually relieved in a way.
I can imagine. Hey, it come down to a nail biter right there at the end. It's been a close race.
It sure did. It was a good race, and I appreciate all of those who prayed for me, encouraged me, volunteered, displayed a sign, shared a kind word, and cast a vote on my behalf. I'm really humbled by a lot of support that I've had all over the county.
Well, that's great news. Great news. Hey, it was a good race. It was close. It's not a landslide either way. I think you both did a great job, and now we got to start getting Jonathan and get him ready and put him in the mayor's office.
Absolutely. I sincerely congratulate Jonathan on his election, and as you know, the office carries a tremendous responsibility, and I pray that God will grant him the wisdom and the strength and the discernment as he leads our county. And also, ask that you keep our newly elected commissioners and all of our local officials in your prayers as they begin or continue their service. So, Henry County, we've got quality people, and I really appreciate that as a citizen.
That's great. That I commend you on saying that. Are you done with your public service, or you think you're gonna? Where are you at, David?
Well, I still will be teaching at Henry County High School. I have a job that I love and a career that I've had that means a lot to me. I will still be active through volunteer service, civic organizations, any opportunity I have to help make Henry County an even better place to live or work or raise a family. I've spent almost 28 years as a county commissioner, and that is a bit of a time. And so I think it's a good time at this point in my life to step away from that. But there are other opportunities out there that I may consider.
There you go.
Go ahead. Mike, if I can, David, this handsome Mike Adams, I think, I don't know exact office you have in that, the Paris Henry County Historical Society. You're very active in that organization. Is that correct?
Sure. Really two organizations, the Henry County Historical Society that I'm the president of, and I'm the longest serving board member of the Paris Henry County Heritage Center, to name a couple of things.
Okay. So you've been very, very involved and vocal at the county commissions about the restoration of the courthouse. Been looking at the Grove and Grove Tower building without getting in that mess. Will you continue as a member of those historical organizations to monitor what the new commission decides to do with the courthouse?
Oh, absolutely. I'll certainly be an advocate for preserving our history, and that includes historic preservation, which our courthouse is our crown jewel. It's literally the center of downtown Paris, and it's iconic, and we need to get that bell tower restored and the bell ringing again, the clock working, and to make sure that building is safe for those who not only work there but visit that building as well. So, but I think we can do it in stages. We don't have to do it all at once. I think we just need to have a careful plan for the future of that building.
Well, on behalf of the citizens, we'll certainly appreciate your work in that area for those who are not involved but do want to keep their heritage out there preserved for our children and grandchildren. So thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate that. It's important.
All right, David, I appreciate you. Appreciate you taking the call, and best of luck. You've got a lot of past in these politics, and take some time away from it, and let the good Lord guide you what your next project is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've always prayed that God's will prevail.
He will. Thanks for calling in, and you run a good, clean race. My hat's off to you. Anybody that puts their name on in the hat deserves that. And you did a good, clean, hard-fought campaign. Come up a few short, but that's how elections are. There's always going to be a winner. And there's always going to be a loser.
Right. And I've been very blessed, and I have my character and integrity intact.
That's
That's
important.
as winning an election.
It is very important. David, thank you very much. I appreciate you calling in, and you and the family, the best of luck, and Godspeed to all of y'all.
Sure thing. Yes, we're going to celebrate that the election is over.
I can see that. Thank you for calling.
All right. Have a good night.
Now, Mike,
yeah,
Hansel's going to get me skint.
Why?
Because tonight was Meet the Patriot night. And,
right.
I have a sophomore cheerleader in Annie Kate, and she's also in the Madrigals as well. So I have to throw a shout out to there. If we're going to mention Meet the Patriots, so I got a shout out to my baby girl, my youngest.
Well,
so,
I talked to Andy Collins earlier, and of course, he's been very involved in the quarterback club and all that. And let us know that was tonight. That we were missing it.
Yeah.
And I think he had to miss it for duties he has with the media company he's associated with. But we've got 10 games plus the playoffs.
And then there's basketball. It's all.
We're reaching out to Jonathan right now. They're trying to get a hold of him. I'm sure his phone's blowing up. No congratulations. I can understand that. We're going to give it a few more minutes.
If I had to say anything.
Got voicemails, what they got. Okay. So we've tried 3 or 4 times. They're telling me we've tried 5 times. Okay. Roll down. Let me give Sawyer. Still 1763, 797, 891 over in Carroll County. Carroll County, that's all I can give you. It's still 50% in. Still got the write-ins to count. I can't call a race, but it's looking good for Eric Sawyer, Hansel.
Yeah.
We got Jonathan Lodge is the new mayor for Henry County with 3,133 to 2,758. If you would, is there any more I need to roll down and look at? I think we done called it Mayor Mark Ward. He kept the seat over in Benton County as the mayor. He got that with 1,721, and Pfeiffer gave him a pretty good run for his money.
He gave him a great run.
That's right.
Great run.
Scott's a good guy.
That's right. 1,374. And Kenny Christopher, he held on to the badge with 2,134 to Hagler 1,717. That was a good race.
And as Kenny mentioned, I wasn't aware of that, and no one mentioned it in our shows where we interviews with him, but broke a Benton County record.
That's right.
First sheriff to get
They
4
are bad.
terms.
Not bad. I shouldn't say that word, but they're notorious for Benton County. They'll throw you out.
Just based on the years.
That's exactly that. That's enough of that crap. And they throw you out.
I grew up there.
And I got a lot of family over in that area in Benton County and Carroll, and he got Carroll County too. We both got Carroll County blood in us, and it's the way politics work. We're gonna try it one more time. Tell me my ear. I got to go home too. Can we get a hold of Jonathan? I'm gonna give him a fair chance. Okay. We've all texted, and he's busy. I understand that. I completely understand that. He won a hard race. 375. Would you call that a landslide?
No, it's not a landslide.
No, it's tight.
It was tight all night.
Yep.
I mean, in the 270s, 260s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
It's just
very close race.
It's a
but
very
two good people.
Two very good people. But couldn't find anything there other than the race over in Carroll County. Not a surprise there. Surprise not in Benton County. You heard anything?
No.
Okay. Anything I got to tell you? Let me see.
So Pfeiffer was in second against Ward?
Yes.
He was?
Yes.
Yeah. Pfeiffer got second.
Yeah.
Pretty close, really. Wasn't that big a leap. It ain't a landslide.
When he told me he was running, I was like, it surprised me. But Scott, I mean, I've known Scott all my life. He's a smart guy.
Well, the race over Benton County mayor was closer than the mayor's race over here.
Yeah.
The separation here was 375. The separation there was 347.
Okay.
Carroll County still counting right in before they release the totals. So we probably won't have the Carroll County sheriff totals tonight. I hate that. God, I hate that. But, I can't keep on. I got to, got to shut it down sometime.
I'm sorry, Mike. I've told you. I've been told I've made your show worse.
Okay. How's that possible?
Everybody's texting me saying go home.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, coming in just a minute, they're saying. Hold on now. Carroll County, we may still get one. Y'all two guys talk. I'm going to check and see if I can get some numbers. Y'all sit there and talk a minute?
Oh, we can talk. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They said I'm
We're
gonna
good
get
at
some
this.
numbers. Right here, keep an eye on this new text comes in. If anything right there.
That's just for Carroll, right?
That's just Carroll's all we're waiting on. We get the mayor race, the sheriff race in Carroll, we're done.
Okay.
And I'm gonna check some numbers.
What we need to talk about is that peanut gallery support group you've had out there.
They're wearing me out, the club. Yeah. They're wearing me out.
I mean, here you are thinking wanting to support you for an office. is what I see here on our text messages.
That
folks.
ain't the text I'm getting. I'm telling you right now, Hansel. The text of the pics I'm getting is not support. I'm just telling you. But
if the folks if they understand how much our friends text us in the middle of these shows, and especially tonight where we're trying to get information from all different sources, and we think we're getting a vote total, and
I'm getting a lashing over here. Yeah,
saying that we're supporting just by us commenting, and I'm hoping at some point after the November election that we'll be able to come in and have a show with the local Republican leaders, the local Democrat leaders, and discuss the change in the political sphere, if there is one,
right,
or at least the perception of it. I think it'd be good, given the national. Because one thing we looked at, I know when I last run, is the change you saw first on the national level, then you saw it on the state level, then you saw it, and I'm talking about statewide level, and then you saw it in our state representative level,
right,
and then you saw it on the local level.
Filter down to local, yeah.
And
that's
November we'll be able to see how that's changed.
Talking about the local, what I hate, the one thing I hate about elections is you got two good guys. They are good guys. They are. They've come from different areas, different backgrounds and what they've done, but they're good guys, and they put their stuff out there for the county, and then it burns me up when I see people throw negativity at either one of them. The stuff that gets thrown at them that they didn't ask for.
When you're golfing buddies, here we are trying to have a good conversation, and one of your golfing buddies.
Well, maybe I need to throw in my golf analysis voice. Either way,
and they do whisper. It's funny.
They do. They whisper like they can hear them. So he's got 82 yards left. But no, that's one thing I hate about elections is the negativity getting thrown at either candidate when they're just trying to run a clean race. I wish people, if you didn't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But
that's one your golfing buddies, Robert Hawley, went to
tell Robert. Now listen, I got a bone to pick with you.
He went to a PGA school, and now he's going to St. Andrews in England to compete? No, just to play golf.
No, listen, the fun run. I'm gonna jump off subject.
That they're riding. The number should be in 2 to 3 minutes from Carroll County. Did you see that?
I saw that.
That's good. Maybe we'll get all of our counties. We'll get the results maybe tonight. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That's why I'm disappointed that y'all did not do the fun run. I'm disappointed.
I understand that.
That was one of the funnest. I went after Robert Hawley as soon as it was over, and I said, "What happened?" That was our funnest spot. And he said he threw you straight under 4 buses. I'm just telling you right now. So see if he texts you back on that. But
yeah, he will. But what they need to understand on that one is that 67 years old is why we didn't do it this year.
Anything new, guys? You got it.
Who is this? Bob? Who's this guy?
Yeah, that's just me.
I just got told Panther Bay could win me an election.
If you got any political ambitions?
Never. None whatsoever.
Really?
None.
And so you're done?
None.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I
got ambitions. You want to talk about that, or you don't
Yes,
think
I
it's a
do.
good night to do that? I don't think it is.
No, let's have a whole show. I was telling him when you were out there,
Yeah.
we could have a whole show like after the election, after the national elections.
Yes.
And talk about how perceived nationwide reporting that again, we're going through a change. And we can start talking about local change, state change, and national change. It'd be a good time.
Yeah.
If I have political ambitions, everybody's wondering when I kept saying, how big they are. People don't understand politics. They don't. That's a big part of it. You can tell someone that you're Republican, and your ideologies can be completely off scale. You can be a mega, you can be a conservative, you can be medium. And I'm wondering, does it matter anymore? I would just prove tonight it doesn't matter in a local race, because we just witnessed that right in front of our eyes. In the other areas, they all was Republicans. In the other mayor races, so far has been Republicans winning. Mm-hmm. But Henry County, we didn't have a Republican win. Does that mean anything? No, it meant that we had a good, strong, independent candidate.
Common sense.
Yeah. If I was going to run, would I run as a Republican? I don't know what I would run at. I don't know. I think I would.
For mayor? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm running for a state job.
You going big boy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, serious.
So we sort of said we weren't going to jump into it, but we just jumped into it.
Yeah. Hansel knows that we shouldn't talk about it. He's my political advisor, but still, I have ambitions.
He's smiling.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, wow. I know what you're talking about, but we better wait.
That's right.
Yeah. But because, we make a joke.
Yeah.
That when I first got into politics, politics is a rough sport, but it's the only game for adults.
That's right. That's right. Everything I've ever did, I've been the underdog. Everything I've ever did. When I raced, when I boxed, started my shop, started my talk show, everything I've did, I've always been the underdog, because I come out of West Parish. And so you come out of a poor area too. You grew up in a poor way. So we come out as underdogs, and that makes you fight. It makes you tougher. And I love it when they underestimate me. I love it. Don't you?
I grew up northern Benton County, son.
I grew up in the hood, West Parish, dude. And you're underestimated over.
Well, let me this last comment I'm going to make.
Yeah.
As long as you go into a race with the right attitude,
that's right.
That you're going in to help
people.
Right. Mm-hmm. Regardless, Democrat, Republican, Independent, Libertarian, whatever other thing, but you're going in there to help them all.
That's exactly right.
And
we got to reach across the aisles. I preach that all the time. When you get over here on one side, and and either party you want to use for this example is fine, and you won't listen to the other side, the people that's suffering are your constituents. You can't get the whole pizza. Just try to get all the slices you can. We've got away from that in this country. It's like we argue. When is the last thing that's really done for the working man? You're the privilege in these foreign countries, they get help. What happened? When's the last time that the poor average working man got a break? Think about what I'm saying. It's not a Democrat or Republican statement. That's just the facts, Jack.
Yeah.
The working man is the last one to get a break, and it's time for that to stop. And one person can't do it, but it's time for that movement to move that way to where, hey, ho, 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 what's best for the people? Kennedy said that. Don't ask what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. We need more of that. Don't y'all agree? I'm going to give it a few more minutes. I'm waiting on this one last text to come in where I can close out Carroll County. Do you want to give them anything else you got on count of 5, Hansel? Is that all of that?
I think we've already discussed what they have declared as the winners.
Right. But I hate to leave my buddies in Carroll County without knowing the answer, because we still got 300 or 400 people watching us right now. I don't know what to do. I hate to shut them off. Yeah. What do you do?
That's a good night with 400 people.
Oh, there's been more than that, but there's still this many left.
Oh.
At one time on the live, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
400 people on the live watching us right now on one of the platforms. Probably altogether 2,000 people watching us on all the platforms right now. And that's great, and I don't want to leave them hanging. If I can get these numbers in the next few minutes, I want to do it for Carroll County, because here we go.
He don't want to hang them like Chad.
No. Read that, Hansel. Does that tell us anything we don't know? Just come in.
We'll do as soon as I get to that section. Okay, they just sent us a picture.
That's right.
I don't know. Let me check my numbers for Carol. I got it.
Sawyer was 1763.
No, we got new numbers.
There you go.
And for Carroll County Sheriff, Sawyer's 2199.
Okay.
Smith 1067.
Got you.
And White 1136.
Not even close.
And it's still going. Ken, I'm sure they're watching me. The one that sent me that, does it say anything with it? It says I'll give you the other one later.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to read on there?
I don't think I don't have a full name. Of course, there's some complimentary votes, but I can't see the totals.
We don't. We just after the
Complimentary
sheriff.
votes, so I'm not going to do.
I'm after the sheriff. If I can get them.
That's all you got. It's a sheriff,
right? Is this numbers? Is the deficit between the two counties grew any more, or is it staying the same? Or we can give the voters an idea. Eric Sawyer's 1,763 votes. Smith 797 votes. Eric White is 800. No, excuse me, I'm wrong. 2199 for Eric Sawyer's, 1,067 and 1136. I think the 1136 that was for. I'm getting tired. My eyes are getting crazy. Yes, 1136. Let me give you the numbers one more time to make sure I got this perfectly right. Eric Sawyer's 2199. Mike Smith 1067. Eric White is 1136. I think that number has grown. I don't think it's
872 was the difference before the last time,
right.
And now it's 1,063.
Yeah, it's over. I think it's only 50% in, and Dana is our person over there said anything about possibly could call it, because I know he's good at calling elections in Carroll County.
I'm not good at calling elections. I could call that one.
Yeah. I don't know. It's only 50%, 60% in, maybe.
You ain't making up 1,000. I don't see it.
You're right.
Not the small counties.
No, you ain't making up 1,000, man.
Okay. She's telling me right here, I just asked, but he can't make the call.
Tell off the dogs. That hunt's over.
Yeah.
He said, but they don't think he can make up 1,000 votes, but they're not going to. My guy over there is pretty guru on this, said he's not going to make that call yet. And I can understand it if there's only 55, 60% of vote in. Folks, we've done all we could with you. We are going to give you the final votes here. Roll her down for me. In Henry County, we've got a new mayor in town by the name of Jonathan Lodge with 3,133 votes. David Webb, a commissioner, ex-commissioner now, is 2,758. Last count I had on Sawyer's is Eric Sawyer's in Carroll County had 2,199 votes. Mike Smith had 1,067 votes. And Ryan White had 1,136 votes. Roll down a little bit, and I'll give them Benton County one more time, if you would, Dana. She's working on that back there, too. Here we go. Finals for Benton County. 1,721 for Mark Ward. Scott Pfeiffer, 1,374. Norman Frazier, 479. Miss Arnold, 148, which means that the Benton County kept their mayor. Kenny Christopher, sheriff, got 2,134. His opponent, Miss Hagler, got 1,717. It looks like they kept their sheriff. So, folks, there you are. I can't call Carroll County, but it's 10:15, and I don't want to keep these people too late. I would say it's looking good for Mr. Eric Sawyers. It really does. Roll this down where I can get these thank yous on there. I want to thank everybody that helped me tonight. I want to thank you, Hansel. Roger just called it. We just called Carroll County. We just got it called. Okay, I'm waiting on my man, so they called Eric Sawyers as your new sheriff of Carroll County. Congratulations, Eric. And I want to thank everybody that helped me tonight. You can roll back to where my people that helped me tonight. I forgot their names. It's Roger. Hold on. She's going to get them to me. Hold on just a second. No. I can't forget you. Dana, roll it down up there to the Ryan Hall. And, okay. I got you. I didn't know if she heard me. All righty. I want to thank Ryan Hall, Benton County. He is a property assessor. Him and Sam Rainwater, my buddies over there, they come through and give us some numbers quick. Ansel, was that not fast?
That was fast.
Quick numbers. Roger White, Carroll County, I appreciate what you did for me, man. I owe y'all guys a lot getting us these numbers. Henry County, do better. Do better, Henry County. That's all I can say. Y'all don't have to agree with me. Y'all can turn your back, but Henry County needs to be better. But I do want to thank my crew. I want to thank Hansel and all the people that come in, and thank you, the viewer. Thank my sponsors. I want to thank Kevin Keel, Scott Norwood, Ken Atkinson, and Dana Allen. And you too, my friend, Rocky and Randall. Thanks for coming up and hanging out with us, man. It's every 4 years I get to see you on the show.
4 years we do this, yeah.
I got another show coming up next Tuesday night. This might be a good one. I got the Pink Floyd band right there coming on. The American music they're going to play out here at the K-Pec. They're supposed to be the best tribute band to Pink Floyd around. The guy Jim plays the horn for them. He's supposed to be one of the best. They're going to be live in the studio next Tuesday. If you knew, hang out and check them out. That's coming up. That's right. And I want to appreciate my sponsor, Tennessee Real Estate Company. Take out to you, Twin Rivers Orthopedic and Paris Outdoor Power. They come in and jumped on here tonight with us on this election coverage. I want to thank all my regular sponsors for what they do to us, but they jumped on board tonight about these elections, and I want to thank you, the viewer. And if you didn't vote, shame on you. I know who you are. No, I don't. You need to vote. That's the most important thing that you can do is go vote. It's free, and it's part of being an American. Y'all agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you 100%.
Yes, sir.
That's right. You know, my daddy said, Big John Weatherford said, if you don't vote, don't bitch. But he said it in a deep voice with hand size 20 rings, you know.
He was right.
That's right. That's what he said. Hansel, I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
We'll do this again. We'll have we got some more people you're bringing in with me to do some talking with on the other end.
We still got election coming up.
We got one in November.
Any of them that wants to come, I know we've got probably, if we can get Hatcher, I think it's going to be, they've called it in Nashville. Hatcher will be the Republican nominee for our Congress. The Mulder, the Democrat nominee.
We'll get him in here.
And then we've got Congressman Kustoff that's been representing us. If he wants to come in, we'll invite him.
Oh, yeah, Kustoff comes in all the time.
He's still got some of the southern counties. The counties right next to us.
Yeah, right. He's got Benton County. And Kustoff comes in here quite often. He'll call me and say, hey, we're going to come through. I want to come in and holler at me. He does. We'll get all them people in there because we want to bring it to you, the voter. You never know. We might get Marcia in here. We might get the green girl. And we might get her in here. I don't think no. Hey, I've had Miss Lauren Pinkston. She's running as an independent for governor. She's been in here. Monty Frentz was in here.
Yeah.
You never know. I'll talk to any of them. I'm not just a Republican show. I talk to all these people.
I don't think she coming here.
She might. You don't never know. You know, when they need votes, they'll pick the barrel up and crawl under. Hey, tune in next week, same time, same place. And like I always say, tell them.
Don't be late.
They told you don't be late.
The Mike Weatherford Show is recorded live at the Brewer Street Mafia Studios in downtown Paris. A Kill Media, Brewer Street Mafia Productions.